Oh yeah, boys and girls, we are ready to rock and roll and have a butt-kicking time playing Gears, Horde Mode, and whatever else. So here we go. The number one in the house is Spuddy. Hey Spuddy, good to see you. We got Callum G. Lee Everett, yeah. And we got James Mucklin. Hey James Mucklin. Good to see all you amazing people here today. See, now why would you do that? Why would you post that? That's terrible. I don't even know why you'd do something like that. James, stop posting bad stuff on my channel. Bundles. I wonder if we can buy like some new characters or whatever. Can you hold on? Let's look at this. Look at this. All right, so can you, if you buy these characters or whatever, can you use them in Horde mode, or is it just strictly multiplayer? I already own this one. Okay, like what is this one? Queen Reina? See, that looks cool. I'd like to use that in normal, in Horde mode. I could use the old man, you old man. All non-swarm skins can be used in all modes. So if I was to get like this character here, I can't use this in Horde mode, right? Tactics bundle, Operations 5. Oh, I own that one. Oh, cool. Right, you can't use swarm skins in Horde. Boring! Frig. That's all good. Shoot. Well, I don't want to use the normal dudes. I may switch up my character, though. It's been a long time since I've switched my character. Oh, who is this? Krav Germad? All right. Well, you know what? Let's get the crew going here. I am 5 minutes late because 1 minute it was 5 after 2, and I was like, okay, I got a few minutes. I was playing Baldur's Gate 3, and then for some odd reason, time jumped ahead like 3 minutes later. Oh, for frig's sakes! Hey, pop, what do we got? Gabe. Gabe donated $5. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you for the $5. I see what you did there. Whoever it was. Freak, that's funny. Krav Germad in lore was one of the General Ram's main lieutenants. Hold on, I'm having issues getting the party started here, guys, because friggin'. Let's see, bonk. See, why are you doing it? Bump, bump. You're gonna stay on the screen, aren't you? Because you suck. Oh, I can hear somebody. Somebody who. Ba-dum. Hey, Semi. What's this game like? Oh, Callum. Callum, it's amazing. We got Lee Everett as well. Good to see us. How you guys doing today?
Hey, you didn't say the full name.
No, I wasn't going to. It was funny though.
I was hoping you'd blurt it out loud.
Negative.
Just, like, not realize.
No, I realized. Spuddy's jumping on his Xbox.
Welcome, my knee.
Yeah, my knee. All right, start up a round, James. Hey, Pete.
Pete.
Yeah,
Hey,
Pete.
Lee.
Good to see
James.
you. Yeah.
Good to see
How you doing, man?
Good.
By the way, James, that's an awesome clip.
No, see, that's not
Oh,
funny.
it certainly was.
That's not funny.
Yeah, James. Paul doesn't find it funny at all.
That's terrible. I don't like. James doctored a bunch of audio clips, started putting swearing on them, and then created clips out of them. That's disgusting. I don't know why.
I have called him the devil before.
Yes.
I've got many names, Sonny Jim.
And
Oh.
and that is one of them. That's terrible. I can't
Well,
believe
that
you
was on
do
the
that.
Saturday where you were just getting wrecked game after game after game, and you just let loose some
No, no, I
some
didn't.
F-bombs.
I totally didn't. You quit that.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
He did.
I
That
wouldn't
was
have
the
done
clip.
that.
Yeah.
That's
He moved away
nonsense.
from the mic, but not
He's-
far enough.
He's claiming that you doctored those clips. He really never
definitely
did
did.
it.
Well,
He
you know,
certainly can.
AI stuff is quite insane nowadays, but I think it's authentic.
See, that's,
Certainly
that's
is.
terrible.
This, I mean, coming from me, there's nothing wrong with cursing. I mean, I encourage it.
You don't curse, do you, Pete?
No, not at all.
Yeah, never take the Lord's name in vain.
I
Average
am a-
Christian.
I'm a church-going man. I don't curse.
Exactly. Hey, Spuddy, how you doing, man?
Spuddy, yeah.
We all know that Pete is a paragon and a prime example of a good God-fearing Christian who would
Amen.
never take the Lord's name in vain.
Never.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Exactly.
you for confirming that.
Amen, brother.
Brother Spuddy. How's it going, boys?
Just on
Happy
you,
Friday.
Spuddy. Yeah, happy friggin' Friday, guys.
Happy friggin' Friday.
Every
It's like
day's
an early
Friday for Pete.
stream.
Yeah, every day's Friday.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a stormy Friday here. It's
Oh,
terrible weather. Yeah.
like tornadoes and crap?
No tornadoes, it's just rain and
Oh,
wind,
okay.
and then the temperature is gonna plummet. Come,
Oh, that sucks.
Sunday.
Yeah, same here. It's supposed to drop down to highs around -3 Celsius,
Okay, so
which
that's
is
like in
a
the
little.
20s.
Yeah,
Bum,
Mid-
bum,
20s.
ba-da-da.
We'll actually like on nighttime lows could be in the single digits.
Wow, okay.
their nighttime lows are actually supposed to be higher or lower than ours because our nighttime lows aren't supposed to go below the teens.
Yeah. I think it's all coming from Canada, though. You know, it's that cold Canadian air.
Blame them Canadians.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Canada.
it's polar vortex time.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to
blame
blame
Yeah.
Canada. I would always blame Canada too.
At least it's not as bad as the last one.
Well, I
We
mean, you
had,
can blame us for your storms and stuff like that.
Christmas
We
of
blame you for
2022.
freezing air.
It was dropping down to like -1 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's.
I remember this, man.
Yeah.
Same.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
It is a beautiful looking map. You know, with the
It certainly
Yeah,
is.
look up.
Yeah, it has like 2 entrances to the base,
Yeah.
Yeah.
left and right.
Well, the center as
And
well.
middle. So 3.
Yeah.
Oh, now
Yeah.
look at this. Merry Christmas, boys. It's going to be a
Oh.
good, fun round.
Hey. This is 50 rounds, right?
Yeah, full 50.
I believe
Right.
so.
A full 50.
So how's
think
everyone's
the
week
skin
been?
pull.
Hope you've all been awesome, guys.
Did you say how
Good.
have we all been sleeping?
No, I said how's the week
Oh,
been?
I'm
I
so
hope you've all
sorry.
been
Week is
awesome.
great. I was going to say that's a terrible question to ask.
Yo,
We've
me.
all
just-
been sleeping except you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
just
last
because
week's been good.
we speak correctly doesn't mean that you have to ignore us, Paul.
What?
I know
That's
he wasn't
terrible.
sleeping last night. You weren't sleeping last night.
No, I was up pretty early last night.
I saw you.
I'm help Pete.
Yeah, see, Pete always takes that side on the right, and it gets insanely hot. So he's
Yeah, I don't
definitely
know
gonna
why
need
I-
some.
Yeah. I mean,
Torture
I
myself.
tend to come here as well. I think it's usually just me and P over here.
Yep,
Yeah.
and I always get this left-hand side.
We rock it.
The
It's been a long time since we've done a full 50 on this map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the daily.
Yeah, that's why I chose it.
Bum bum biddy.
Freezing grenadiers are going to be annoying.
Oh yeah, they got freezing bullets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's not as bad as freezing drones, though.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Just don't get the Grenadiers get close to you, because one blast from a Nasher freezes you solid.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I think that's
I
going to
am
happen.
going
a
to
few
die
times.
plenty of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can
Oh,
also
nice.
freeze you with the bolt on.
Okay, let's see.
So we've got snow expected in the UK next week.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you do?
Oh, you guys are going to need a
We have
storm
snow
shelter
expected
now.
next week
You're about
as
to get a
well.
centimeter or two.
Yeah, we may get snow on Monday.
We're expected to get it Tuesday.
Pete, would you rather be on this area?
It's a
Is
full
this a better
team,
vantage
Otney.
point for you?
Oh, that's all right.
Because
Oh, I can
knowing
jump.
me, I'm all over the place. So it's whichever what works for you, really.
Yeah, I'll just roam around. Whatever is available, I take it.
Did you see the US are going to be imposing some new oversight committees on Boeing since the door blew off?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
They're going to be imposing what on Boeing's?
An oversight, basically meaning they're going to keep a closer eye on them. Did you not hear
Yeah,
about
I
that, Lee?
figured that was just-
The door blew off of that plane when it took off.
Yeah, I just didn't know that they were doing like oversights to it and everything, like overseeing more now.
Well, they did.
I mean,
they
I
grounded
just thought they were doing it more anyway.
No, so they
thought it would
ordered
just be a regular spot
safety check.
Kirby
No, they did a
Lass!
safety check
Good to
on
see you,
all
Kirby.
Boeing Max planes. I think it's like Max 737s or Max 6 or
Oh,
whatever they're
wonderful.
called. And apparently there were loads of missed safety features on all of their planes, like bolts that weren't tightened properly, etc. Isn't that bad?
Yeah.
It's almost
Yes.
as like not hiring people and having just no crew working on your stuff is not a good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And well, it's one of those exploding things.
So Paul, do you know how the new doggy's getting on for the other lot?
Yeah, apparently she's doing really good. So,
Well, that's good.
and dogs are easy to please anyways. It's just, and I know
Oh,
Becky will
shit,
give
I
that
blew
dog
myself up.
tons of love.
Ah,
Thank you.
I've been there.
that or chicken?
It's going awesome, Kirby. How are you?
Our old dog, bless him. You give him a bit of chicken, he'll give you everything.
Nice. Yeah, so the dogs definitely love. It's just, yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough, lads.
So also, oh, you're not on call now? How
No.
does it feel?
Oh, I love it. When that 8 o'clock rolls around, it's wonderful. I don't got to take my phone anywhere.
Nice. Do you have a work phone, or does it just come through to your personal phone?
No, well, I don't have a personal phone. I have a work phone that I use for personal use.
Oh.
Alright, so this phone's cost $3,000 over there.
What's
Did it
that,
really?
buddy?
What's that?
So right, because phones cost $3,000 over there thanks to all the taxes.
Did you say 3,000?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine? That would be insane.
Not far off. With the
I
carbon
mean,
tax.
if Justin Trudeau gets his way, they will.
Yeah, all the extra taxes he wants to put in, absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, like
$200 for the phone and $2,800 for taxes.
for the for like the new iPhones, the Pro Max, whatever, they're like $15.99 starting or something like that.
I was super
Pretty
shocked
close
at that
to
video. I
US, so
sent you,
like
Paul.
almost 1,000.
Hey, my Elgato just crapped out. One sec, guys.
Hey.
Ah, standard, mate. Giggity gaz.
Yeah, that's right. Boom. Doing decent, nasty day today. Yeah, Pete was saying it's not very
Yeah,
very
it's-
ladylike out there.
Not at all.
Okay, I'll get your guys a locker here in a little bit once I get enough points for that.
You get me a meat locker?
A meat locker.
Meat locker. So what's everyone got planned for the weekend then, chaps?
Oh,
Um,
NFL football.
Oh, is that starting again?
Yeah.
Postseason.
So it's-
Oh,
Nice.
do I have enough
And
for me?
the
Weapons
AFC is
Oh.
wild this year.
yeah.
Coming over a weapons locker or a meat locker there, Pete. Shamir, what's up, buddy?
Thank
Hi
you.
and bye on a date. Oh, you're going on a date. Well, you have a wonderful time, Shamir. Hold on, I'm gonna move this out of your way so it doesn't get blown up.
So, Pete, who do you think to us is going to be in the Super Bowl?
Probably working this weekend to make up for the weather. Yeah, that sucks. All right, James.
That's a
let's
good
get the front
question,
all set up
actually.
here.
It's not going to be Chiefs this year. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I
they've
think
got-
49ers
Sam-
have a good chance.
49ers, I think, from NFC. AFC is kind of wide open to me. Who knows? Buffalo Bills are playing very well right now. Ooh, I'm down.
You know what would be
Yeah, yeah.
surprising but possible? Cleveland.
They have really good defense. I don't know.
Oh,
if,
what?
Their
their
offense
QBs
leaves
are-
much to be desired, though.
Oh, really? Like, what about their offense? You know,
What is there to like? You know?
You're pathetic.
I'm trying to join in.
Sometimes it's just better to stay out of it.
No need to answer the question. Just answer the question with a question. Oh, I
Sometimes
got-
participation is not required.
Oh
I
crap!
get a
So,
fun
James, what do, you,
information
what, what do you think of their 3 quarterback play?
It's better
Yeah,
than their
James.
2 quarterback play.
Why would that be?
How about Belichick?
Well,
Finally
three is better
separating.
than 2.
Oh yeah, he must have
Obviously.
been something with him and Kraft.
Hey, he's
They
outta here.
weren't getting along anymore.
In
Because he
fact,
wasn't winning.
Well, that's yeah.
James, what do you think about Belichick leaving?
I've always liked Bill and Ted. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, the man's in his 70s and has 6 rings.
Yeah.
He's earned the retirement.
He's
So-
and he's extremely cantankerous. So that man, he's
Oh,
never
no
been in a
doubt.
good mood.
So people were saying he's like the greatest coach of all time. Is that because he's with Brady for all
I
those
think
years?
it's a combination of the two. I mean, they were lucky to have each other, but you
Yeah.
kind of can see what Belichick that did without him. Not much.
Yeah, exactly. Well, here's another question.
My brother put it best. Bill Belichick is a great defensive coach. He does
Yeah.
not know offenses. He got really lucky with Tom Brady basically running his offense for him.
Well, I give him credit
Katie
for
Lynn,
drafting him.
how you
and,
doing, girl?
You know, giving him
Yeah.
an opportunity.
We still have to meet up, just as a heads up.
That's all there is to that.
So, Gronk had left, whatever. How do you guys feel about Gronkowski? Like he
He's
retired, right?
fully yeah, he retired, unretired, and retired again.
Yeah, he was still young, isn't he? He could still go.
Yeah, but you know those tight ends with the concussions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to be a vegetable for the rest of your life.
No,
even
that's
if the
true.
money is great.
I mean, he
What's
came out of
the Super
retirement,
Bowl?
got himself another ring, so you know what?
Right. Yeah.
Is the Super Bowl the finals of the NFL?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the championship
Oh.
game.
That's what you call it, the Super Bowl. I thought it was different.
Yeah.
I didn't realise it was the same thing. Is the Super Bowl still as big as it was?
Oh yeah, it's.
Oh, it's
gigantic.
huge. Yeah.
There's people who know nothing about football who watch the Super
And
Bowl.
they-
That's me.
Yeah.
Every year for years, I've watched the Super Bowl, but I don't watch a single game throughout the season. Hey,
gotta-
Darth
we gotta
Whippy
work.
is.
We really got to work on that ball.
I know, eh? I do got to change it.
Canada even has a football league. They have the CFL.
Yes, they do.
Does Paul follow
Good
that?
player.
I
Good
used to.
players
When
have
I was a
football.
teenager, I used to follow it heavily, but I haven't in years.
Yeah. There's only so much time you have to watch, sports as it is.
Yeah. I
You
watch
kind of have to pick and choose what you watch.
I watch tons of basketball though. Like tons of basketball.
I know you do.
But that'll be my goal for next season is to get some football in.
Yeah.
Is the
I
Super
love it.
Bowl held in
Football.
the same place every year?
No,
No.
every different city every
Yeah.
year. They try to put it in, cities where weather is pretty good, in February. So it's usually California or
Okay.
Florida
Any
or
city with a
an
dome.
indoor. Yeah, with an indoor stadium.
Okay.
They had it in in New Jersey a few years back, and they took a real huge chance because
One
it was an
arcade, one up
outdoor
in BHA.
stadium.
Oh, Darth! Congrats, dude. Let me know if this is in your way, guys. I'm gonna put like a sentry here, if that's cool.
Oh yeah.
If you want me to move it, it's not a problem.
Oh no, that's fine.
I love that you exclusively do shock turrets now, and not the other ones.
Yeah. I don't know. Once in a while, I'll put another one up, but those shock turrets are amazing. You get like
That's
several
all
of
you
them.
do.
It's so
But,
good.
well, they've saved my
The
life.
shock
a few
turrets
times.
are so good
Yeah.
because they do a ton of damage plus they stun.
Yeah, exactly. I actually thought I would
And
just
that
try to
stunning has saved my life.
played it for hours in the last. Oh no, Kirby, that's amazing. Darth Wiffius, I got the arcade one up downstairs with NBA Jam, the full size one. It's so good. Knows how to party.
How many
Barrier
people
repair.
go to the Super Bowl?
Oh my gosh, thousands
sold
upon
out.
thousands. Yeah, every year
Tens
it's
of
sold out.
thousands of people. Yeah.
I think like what Spuddy just said is right. People who don't even watch football
Yeah,
love the
because-
Super Bowl.
Yeah. They just go there to be seen. They're not really, football fans, but
Is that the
Yeah,
thing
you-
where they
you
do like
pretty
the
much have to
halftime
be rich
show
and famous to
everything?
go there.
yeah.
What's that, James?
But
Is that where they do like the halftime show?
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
huge
Yeah.
halftime show.
which I
Okay, that
never
is that.
watched.
Yeah.
I never watched that. I hate that.
Yeah,
fucking
Super
halftime show.
Bowl's the only NFL game that has a half-hour halftime, so that they can fit a whole show in.
Yeah.
Knows how to party.
Also, like even like the adverts are a crazy sensation.
Oh yeah, yeah. The adverts are awesome.
I
Oh,
wonder how much people pay to advertise at the Super Bowl.
oh my
Quite a lot.
gosh. Yeah. Oh yeah. I what 100,000 per commercial spot at least.
No, it's probably
Probably
millions.
more.
Yeah.
You think?
Oh yeah, easily. It's what was it last year? It was rumored that some of the longer ones were $1 million per spot.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Shit, I
freak's
just
sake.
wasted my grenades.
Spuddy,
I
oh,
hate when I
thank
do.
you.
Yeah, I got you. Both of you were down.
Oh, I appreciate it, James.
Yeah, this
Oh shit.
other shots
I'm
out,
down.
it's just lob
Okay,
mortar
yeah.
from downfield.
Oh crap.
Watch
Keeping
out.
you covered.
Thank you.
There you go.
I went into no man's land. I shouldn't have gone where I went.
He effed around and found out.
Well, I was, never chase anybody in this game unless you 100% sure that you get them.
Especially not
always-
sires, because they'll intentionally lure you with other enemies.
Yeah, they're lurking, behind those shadows, be careful.
Well, if you pull a chainsaw out, what they'll do is they'll back off, and they'll back off towards another enemy.
A sneaky little bastard.
Absolutely. Paul, every time there's an injury in the NBA, I keep going to the fancy free agents looking who's going to set up. It's fun. Yeah, Otney, my whole team is wrecked. 30-second
There's a
commercial last year.
scorcher here if anyone
Oh,
wants it.
Jim Ryan just said a 30-second commercial last year was $7 million for the Super Bowl.
That's
I had no
insane.
idea. That's
There's a
Yeah, they
Scorpio if
make
anyone wants
ads
it.
just for the
Yes.
Super Bowl.
We're how far out?
Uh,
Oh, okay, that's
this
pretty far out. This far. Thank you.
Scorcher. Oh, you marked it.
Scorcher.
Nice.
I'm not sure when it's just despawned.
That's okay. Let me know if there's another
That's
one, Lee. I appreciate it too.
It just chunkified an enemy.
Oh
Yeah.
crap, we've got a whatchamacallit over here. The warden's just about
Also-
to us. Yeah, he's done. Spuddy's
Doesn't
just
even come
torpedoing
over
our
and got him.
faces. Get some
Top for the
replacement
side.
Ah,
ball.
grenade.
Nice. Nicely done.
I'm working on some trades, Nate. It's just Cameron's being such a bum that he won't take the trade yet. Oh, how did I get frozen?
Freezing bullets.
Grenadier.
Scorcher guy.
Well, here's another Scorcher for you, Paul.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'm just putting
Two
myself
of
on
them
ice
if you
there.
want.
Yeah, it's 2.
All right, coming.
Hey, those Grenadiers have crazy range on their shotguns.
Scorcher, where at? Oh, right here. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Shoot, I sold that on you, Pete. I thought I was going to get it before the round ended.
Well,
My
it's gonna
apologies.
come back.
Yeah. I know as soon as the round starts, it spawns instantly, so.
Right.
You'll regret that, Paul.
Not treading carefully.
I guess I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
such a slacker. Let's see. Who thought I'd have Nenberg, Killian Hayes? Nate, I don't think anybody would thought you'd had those people. Get
Killian
Lieutenant Paul? I
Hayes.
can't take him. My team is full. All right.
Are you guys in some sort of a same fantasy league?
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, there's
yeah.
13 of us, I think.
Yeah.
Snatcher. We got a snatcher.
Oh, Snatcher. Okay.
Easily
How do you
defeated.
know it?
Chris have no drama. Yeah, John Morant was on my team.
And it's
I
gone.
can,
Knows how to party. Man, my turret over here doesn't have to do a thing. You guys are taking care of business over here.
Yeah, we've got this place on lockdown.
Yeah, that's it, Lee. Oh, I'm coming, Spuddy. I see ya. I see ya.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
you can't outrun me. Now you dead.
Blew that dude's head off.
Oh yeah. All right.
All right. Oh, Paul.
Yes.
They've added a Back to the Future DLC to Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, I said that a month or two ago.
Yeah.
We were gonna
Oh,
do
I've
it.
forgotten that. I've
That's all right.
completely forgotten about it.
And they did the Tomb Raider house or mansion as well, so we got to do that.
We actually did the SpongeBob one on stream.
Yeah, that's right.
SpongeBob. Yes, I remember that. SpongeBob.
I think Luke and I is going to get a lot of minutes. Or I may have to do that. It's going to be at 6 weeks. I'm around for the season. Oh, I know.
They brought out Electrician Simulator yesterday as well.
Oh, no way.
You people.
I couldn't tell if Paul's being sarcastic.
No. Here's the thing: is I only dabble a tiny bit in electricity, and I just started doing it last year. So to know more about that would be awesome. But I don't know if they.
Oh
fully
yeah, you can cable
train.
up a house and.
Well, to know more about it would change my life forever. So please give me more.
Absolutely.
I'll gift it to you.
There
I'll
we
gift
go.
The game to you.
Is it on Xbox or PC?
It is Xbox, yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Pete, are you a like DIY handyman around the house, or Are you an effort, just pay someone to do it for you, sort of guy in the house?
Usually, pick up the phone and call somebody to do it.
That's how I am, man. It's just I don't have a clue what
Yeah,
I'm doing. I just
mean,
started
like
learning.
Basic, yeah, basic stuff I can do, but like
You
more
are
complicated
trained
stuff.
on one shot over there, Pete.
Yeah,
That 1,000-yard stare.
Energy tap upgraded.
I was waiting for somebody to show up, but nobody came.
That's Lee for you.
I don't know how that tied in with that.
That's amazing.
Somehow Lee got the blame.
What?
Got the blame. It's just nothing unusual around here.
No, that's right. We're trying to toughen them up so we don't have to be the stereotypical Brit.
Oh, there's the bread.
Yeah. How's that going for you?
I think it's going good. He's still here, right?
Oh,
The other guys left.
Yeah, you beat
Yeah.
Swalix and Steel Legion.
I guess, yeah.
well, we kept the
I've been
best
here.
one.
I've been here for 7 years. What are you talking about?
Kuja!
No, 6 years.
Kuja, good to see you, buddy. Hey, DPG! Good to see you
Steve
guys.
Patel Gamer.
Yeah.
The DPG having the arranged marriage thing.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's not necessarily an arranged thing, but it kind of is. There's 3 chicks he gets to pick from, so
That is arranged.
yeah, I suppose.
I guess that's a good life.
It could be, but his mom or whatever picked her out, or
Yeah.
picked out the candidates, so.
I gotta say, I'd rather pick more candidates myself.
Me too. Yeah,
I
'cause-
mean, it's a bit of a commitment, in the long run.
DBG, how you doing, dude? I'm excited to see how this all plays out, though.
Do you remember that scene in the first Shrek where the mirror's like introducing the 3 women? So you can have choice number 1, choice number 2,
Yeah.
or choice number 3.
Bachelor number 1. Bachelor number 2.
That's the one.
Oh, excuse me.
And then the henchman says, 3, pick number 3,
That's
my
the one.
lord, and he puts up 2 fingers.
Full stop for a sec.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing stuff here, James. Take some energy! Dang. That's a lot of crap you had there, dude.
Saving it for you.
Well, I appreciate that, man. That'll allow me to get this
I've
side
only
all
just
done.
noticed you changed your character.
Yeah.
You're a lady.
Well, the other one's a girl, too.
He's always.
Yeah, that's true.
Sentry repaired.
Someone's got to be the lady in this group of guys.
That's right. Might as well be me. You wanted this.
How's Ella Dog doing?
She's amazing.
You love that dog.
I do.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, she's amazing.
How old is she now? 3?
She's gonna be 3, yeah. Or, yes. 3. I'm watching They
Is
Live on
Isaiah
TV.
out of his cast yet?
Yes, yeah, he's out of his cast, and he's supposed to take another 3 weeks off, but he's gonna go back on Monday.
Did he give him a high five?
Did he give who a high five?
Isaiah.
Did I give him a high five?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do
Sentry
that.
upgraded.
Have you started playing Mortal Kombat or as a Street Fighter again?
I don't think so.
So Pete, give us the rundown. How many gold bars in Red Dead this week?
No, it's actually well, I have 4,500 gold bars, but I have $960,000, so I'm 40,000 short of my goal of $1 million. days.
Wow.
Unfortunately, this month is a bad month for making money because it's the naturalist. That role makes virtually, no money at all. So that's gonna slow me down a little bit.
Oh crap.
Have you got a goal of when you want to have 1 million by, like as a personal goal?
Well, I was hoping that it would actually be the end of February, but being that it's a naturalist month, it may take maybe an extra
bit longer.
15, 20 days. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if I was playing 5, 6 hours a day, I could do it easily, but I don't have time to do, that many hours a day.
Sentry upgraded.
So you're retired.
I'm a busy guy. You'd be
Workout.
shocked how time.
He is the one who is retired, in a lot of quotes.
But yeah, it's days just fly by. It's crazy.
How long have you been retired now? It's been over a year, hasn't it?
3 years.
Oh, 3 years. Bloody hell.
Little over 3 years. I retired at the end of 2020.
Picked a good year to retire.
Yeah. Well,
Was it awkward arranging the house and everything during lockdown and COVID?
well, it was difficult because you're in a different state.
I have
So
come
we never
here to
actually
chew
came down to see
bubblegum
the
and
house in
kick
person.
ass.
It was all based on photos and stuff like that.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh, okay. So you took a bit of a chance then.
Thank you, Kucha.
Well,
Energy tab.
we've done a lot of research on just the general area and the sort of the community. So we had been here like maybe 2 years prior to that, or maybe a year before. So we knew the area pretty well, and we knew that what the houses were like. So
Barrier upgraded.
it wasn't a huge chance that we took. But under normal circumstances, we probably would have flown down and see it in person. But there
Yeah,
was no
scoped
time.
it out.
Yeah.
Do you have many HOAs near where you live?
That's what
There's
this
old
is.
Warden coming?
Oh, you live in a HOA?
Well, yeah, yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
have
it's
any
like
issues with them, do you? I see, as I scroll through, Instagram and that, looking at videos, I see so many HOA videos about stupid rules.
Yeah, well, the rules here are actually all good. It's like, basically you got to be quiet. You have to be a good neighbor. That kind of stuff. Nothing really that stupid.
Nothing like you can only paint your house a certain color.
I've seen that, yeah,
Yeah.
people writing in saying your house is too red or something. That is ridiculous. You have too much algae on your top, the top of your house. Like, stupid rules.
Oh, that needs some healage.
You've never had a letter from the HOA, no, Pete?
No, not so far. but on the other hand, I'm not putting
No, it's all good.
outrageous things in
I was
my
in your way.
backyard or my front lawn.
Nah.
So
That's fair enough.
I'm pretty conservative guy in that sense.
Yeah, same. Some people like to have weird statues or things though, so...
Yeah.
Collecting energy.
Yeah, the cool stuff is all indoors, not outdoors. For us.
With the way our weather is, we pretty much have to have it that way. The winter ruins anything nice outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Barrier repaired.
Barrier repair.
I would like a pond, with running water and a little bridge.
Yeah, we have a lake in the top of it. A small
Oh,
lake.
that's
Hey,
Yes,
Robbie!
yes.
Good to see you,
Fish
buddy.
free or fish?
Yeah, oh, plenty of fish that you can do serious fishing.
Ooh,
Oh no,
right.
it's a bomb. And I'm getting frozen.
Mark loves his fishing.
Yeah.
Oh my
well,
gosh,
no.
yeah.
He does ocean. I like fishing too. You have to have the patience for it.
Yeah.
I just don't like ocean fishing because I get, seasick. I'd rather do it on the lake.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
much, Robbie. How about you, dude?
I get really bad motion sickness.
Yeah, yeah. And
I
once,
would think
once,
that lake fishing would be worse than ocean fishing for seasickness.
Oh no, no waves.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's the it's the waves. It's the constant rocking back and forth is what
James, to get on your nerves still?
kills me every
Always.
time.
Who said that?
Robbie. Bone crusher.
I'm just too much of a busybody to sit still for hours with a
Yeah, it's
fishing
not
line.
for everyone.
It's the same with sunbathing. I can't do it. I can't just lay in the sun for hours.
Oh, you listen to your music? Oh, I love it.
I can't. I just
I
can't.
don't
I can't sit
sunbathe, I
still.
sunburn.
Oh, I sunbathe.
Sentry reloaded.
I'm sure
and-
Paul's seen it when I'm on the podcast. I can't sit still. I'm always jiffling and moving. I just cannot sit still.
I've not, honestly, I haven't noticed because that's the exact same way I am. So
I have to next time you're on. I have to pay attention to you, James.
Oh no, you
Oh.
don't have to. I didn't say that to highlight it. I was
Nah.
just saying
Oh
it.
no, now it's out there.
that's right.
Very upgraded.
Look at this guy. He moves all
And James was never on the podcast again.
the time.
Oh, he pops in every once in a blue moon.
Yeah, once in a blue moon.
Don't do
Usually I enjoy just watching it, laying in bed, relaxing.
Laying in
wearing
bed.
your-
It's like
wearing
1
your
o'clock.
dressing gown.
Yeah.
Sometimes my gown, Pete. in my
Oh
gown.
my gosh.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
terrible.
I love it.
Oh, it's just relaxing. I've done everything off. I've got you guys on chatting about the week and games and things. You know, on my day off from work. I'd rather do that than anything else. It's a compliment, Paul.
I actually watch like the rebroadcast of it. Usually that same later on that night when I'm at the gym. So yeah, I usually more like actually
I
I guess
gotcha.
I listen to it more than I actually watch it.
Oh
Thank you.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't realise you were down.
Oh, good.
Sentry reloaded.
You think you can hide?
There's
Huh?
a sire coming for you
Sire.
guys.
Get out,
Yeah.
gotta get out, gotta go.
I got you, Elite.
Thank you. No! Get away from me!
Thank
You guys okay over there?
I was doing combat, hand-to-hand combat. But usually that doesn't end very well with sires. You get taken away.
There's only a couple classes that can do hand-to-hand combat with sires and be okay.
Yeah.
Sentry
That was a bad mistake, but
That'll be
Turn
like
that door right.
Blade Master and something else.
Blade Master, Protector, and Striker.
The Protector and Striker, they're the promotional classes, aren't they?
Yeah. Protector was Emil, and Striker was Grace.
Right.
Oh, I nearly got
Why,
citizenship there.
why are there like a lot less cards for the promotional classes?
So, back when they were promotional classes, you only got access to those classes if you bought the characters, and they didn't want to make the characters overpowered, so they made them underpowered.
Oh, right. It's a bunch of logic right there.
barrier upgraded.
Bunch of logic.
Bunch of logic.
And then for a while, Striker was the most powerful class. Well, Striker technically is still the most powerful class in the game because of an exploit.
Oh.
Okay.
So, Pete, I heard the chaos in New York last week
oh, with
about the school and the students remote working and that.
oh yeah.
How insane is that?
What happened?
Did you want to say, Pete?
Oh, they gave the school to migrants and told the schools to the students to go remote learn from now on.
Oh.
New York is so inundated
Yeah.
with migrants and immigrants. They basically, the district basically said to the school board, "We're going to use your school as a migrant centre to house them. All your students will now need to work remotely."
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's exactly what, one thing that fucked up kids in the first place during COVID. And we're gonna do it to them again.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
of these
Yeah.
fucking illegal shitheads that come in.
Yeah, but did you see the people in the streets like protesting that,
Yeah.
like blocking the migrant buses?
Yeah. They should fucking snatch them off the buses and fucking throw them a beating, as far as I'm concerned.
It
Enough
just
is
shows
enough.
the chaos. Like, New York's not doing great as it is.
Well, I mean, they're dumb enough to make the city a sanctuary city, which is the most insane thing that I've ever heard of. And now they're paying the price for it. Same thing with Chicago and California and those other ding-dong places where they do stupid shit like that.
Well, I heard a lot of businesses are leaving California and it's starting to become a problem.
Yeah, well, taxes are just, that's one thing, and then it's just really quality of life. Who
Yeah, there
needs
was an
this
investment guy I was watching on YouTube saying how he's thinking about pulling out of California because a lot of his clients based in California have left. So business is just drying up.
Oh, that's
There's no financial reason to be there.
shit? Yeah, it's crazy though, because like California, like if you ever been there, it's like paradise. I mean, it's
Oh, thank
perfect
you.
weather.
Can I have
Weapons locker?
please?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Especially in Northern
If you got
California. Northern California is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Weapons locker upgraded.
In New York,
Probably
you
why
do
they
not great no
think they can
longer
get away with it.
going there anytime soon. Okay, here you are, Lee,
I mean,
over here.
It always attracted a lot of homeless people because if you're homeless, you might as well be someplace where it's nice and warm at night. But now it's just they've taken it to a completely different level.
Oh, for freak's sakes. Both of us are
The
down
problem
there.
is, there's a huge
Thank you.
rise in working homeless. It used to be you fell homeless due to bad circumstances, when you
Right.
weren't working,
Yeah.
drugs, etc. But now the amount of people who are working but living in cars because the rents are too high.
Yeah.
And that's the problem that Pierre Polyev was talking about in Canada.
We got you,
It's
Scotty.
like, I'm fed up of seeing nurses living in cars.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
saw him say that, Paul.
Even some of our soldiers, too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Warden, look at this
I'll
guy.
get you, Pete.
Thank you. There's no excuse for doing that to your veterans.
No.
They should always be taken care of.
Holy
'Cause
frick,
they
man.
make
Everything's
they
getting...
make the ultimate sacrifice.
Bruh.
Yeah, I
What you do?
completely agree, Pete. Completely agree. Oh,
It's
I just
getting
saw that
crazy.
boom shot grab you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm down
Oh,
now.
and again.
Yeah, he's got killer aim, this guy.
Oh, I just got you
Trying to
to
deal with
fire
him.
again. Yeah, the fact that it makes
Yeah,
it to
it's-
our news, the stuff in New York is insane.
Yeah.
Did you hear what's going on in Ecuador?
Collecting energy.
Yeah,
No,
that's
what's
pretty...
happening in
That's
Ecuador?
wild.
Energy cap upgraded.
The cartels have pretty much taken over the whole country.
Yep.
Oh, crap!
yeah.
Isn't that when
They've
they stormed
overthrown
the
the military.
TV studio?
Energy cap repaired.
The
Well, they-
cartels
they've
are now have better weapons,
Reloading.
better training, and more people than the Ecuador military.
That's crazy.
And they're just taking over.
Did they storm the TV studio?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
That
taking
was
over
that,
all the
yeah.
cities as well.
And then, who was it? Yemen's being bombed right now by the UK
Yeah.
and the Americans.
The United States, yeah. Well, in Yemen, there's a group called I'm going to say it wrong, the Houthi rebels.
Yeah.
They're the ones who are basically hijacking all of the ships.
Yeah.
And they hijacked a ship yesterday that was full of oil.
Thank
So
you.
the UK and the US are like, you're going to steal ships full of our oil. So they just bombed all these locations in Yemen where these rebels are meant to be hiding out.
Yeah, I have no issues with that. Keep at it. Do as much as you
Well,
need
that-
to.
they're backed by Iran, so everyone's kind of watching to see if Iran's going to do anything.
Sentry reloading.
Just insanity, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the world's in a real crazy state.
Yeah,
It
it
started
really
with Ukraine, and then obviously with Israel, and now you got this with the shipping lanes.
Yeah. It's kind of like the good versus the evil, you know, really.
I don't
Yeah.
think Iran's really going to do much because they don't want Israel to have a reason to beat them.
Yeah.
No, but we've seen with Ukraine and that how, you know, just having sanctions and stopping trade can affect prices worldwide.
Well, the United States doesn't trade with Iran at all.
Energy tap prepared.
They have no
Nothing
economic
at all.
ties. No. The United States has full embargo against Iran in all ways.
Yeah.
It's illegal to do business with them.
Barrier repaired.
Yeah, I know Europe was effed when Russia turned off the taps for power.
Yeah.
It is crazy because Europe has all that oil, but their governments won't allow using it.
I know, it's stupid.
Yeah. Well,
Europe
that's what
should be
Biden's doing
fully
here.
energy independent.
Yeah,
Yes. Stop drilling. And
There's
in
a
the
reason
meantime,
why the United States citizens have so many guns. If their government does that, they go bye-byes.
didn't Trudeau ban guns in Canada?
He didn't ban guns. There's
handguns.
so I'm pretty sure the assault rifles are banned. But every gun needs to be registered, so there's a full registry system.
Yeah, same reason, same way the United States you have to register guns because they don't want felons and terrorists
Yeah.
being able to just openly purchase firearms.
Yeah, they just go to illegal gun dealers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop, it just forces it underground.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're
Well, now you have a
100%
wide
right on
open
that.
border. You could drive a tank through that border and no one would stop you. So, I mean, you can get your hands on any kind of weapon.
No, that's
you
true.
You don't have to drive a tank through it. All you have to do is give the border patrol a little something, then they'll let you right through.
That's insane.
Energy tap upgrade.
That's how ICE moves people through.
What?
Not in the
into
Biden
the U.S.?
administration, surely.
Oh, James.
Barrier repaired.
They're doing that when Trump was in office and before Trump. They've been doing that for
Well,
decades.
It's election year now, so
Yeah.
do you really... I see that they're desperately trying to stop Trump from running. They're doing everything they possibly can to stop him.
Yeah.
And it will ultimately fail because
Yeah.
write-in votes.
Supreme Court.
People,
well, I mean,
people will just write him in if they can't, if he's not on the ballot.
yeah.
Biden can't
So-
win again.
Oh my gosh, that would be just crazy.
Surely. Another 4 years. I mean, I doubt he'll be alive in 4 years.
No, he wouldn't be.
He'll be 86 when if he, by the end of the second term.
Yeah, but could you imagine if Kamala Harris takes over? Iran will go to war just to stop hearing her laugh. I saw her interviewed about the dangers of AI, and it was just like 10 minutes of waffle. She had no idea what she was talking about.
Word salad, they call it.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Just get
Word
some-
salad?
Yeah.
Just get some talking points and just stay within that realm.
She has no clue what she's talking. She's so friggin'. I mean, she's dumber than the
Nope.
doorknob.
Dumb as a post.
Yeah.
There is definitely a risk with AI, but you need to know what you're talking about.
Yeah. First, you need to know what an AI really is.
Well, I can say what an AI is. It's just a learning machine.
Grabbing the energy.
It's an algorithm that uses a data set to build a logic tree, and then uses that logic tree to spit out an answer based on the prompt.
You just said 1,000 times more than Kamala Harris has ever
You
said
did. You're
about
more
anything.
qualified than her.
I took computer science in college.
That explains it.
And
I
my
have to
professor at
use
the
AI
time
in
was
my
actually
job.
working on making a learning machine.
Oh, that's cool.
That was back when they were very simple, so he was making one that could figure out how to move a ball from one side of a piece of wood to another by tilting it without having it roll off.
Oh, them sort of puzzles, yeah.
Yeah.
They all started as just if-else-if ladders. If this happens, do this. If this,
Yeah.
if this.
And even then, it's still just a more complex version of that. It's just a logic tree.
Yeah, I think the only dangers of that sort of thing is it replacing the jobs for... I can't word this nicely. People who don't have great skill sets to be able to move to other areas.
You mean
It's
like
not
dumb
even that.
people?
It's not even that they want to just replace. The biggest risk is not even that. The biggest risk is that we become overly reliant on it and don't recognize the shortfalls. Because if the data set that you're feeding it is no good, the answers you get from it are going to be no good.
Yeah, true, but
And
there's a way that automation can be done. In my industry, for example, a big thing is service desks. You know when you call up and ask for assistance on something.
Yep.
If AI was good enough, you could easily, get that done with an AI.
Easily.
I mean, if you think about it, you already have automated service desks. They answer 95% of the questions. And then the agent is there for the other 5% that the automated system can't handle.
Yeah, but they're not learning. They're pre-programmed. So depending on your choice, depends where you go. There isn't a system yet that can learn dynamically depending on the situation that's best for you. But they're in development at Microsoft. And apparently they're about 5 years away from releasing one commercially. We'll see if that actually happens or not, but yeah, it's interesting times.
Yeah.
That's why you've got to have a skill set that is hard to replace.
Yeah.
Honestly, any skill set can be replaced.
Plumbers, electricians, builders, they're the trades that are going to become more and more
Stuff
needed.
that requires maintenance for the automation.
Yeah, if your toilet backs up, can't exactly Google,
Yeah.
you need a plumber to come and sort it out.
Yeah.
So this is what we were saying
you
the other
say
day.
that, but that's actually... I mean, I have used Google to figure out how to fix the toilet before.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you have to do the
you have
work
to-
physically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can't be replaced by
Right.
an AI.
It depends. You could have a physical machine powered by the AI.
Called a Terminator.
I mean, they already have that with the robo-doctors. They can perform surgeries remotely.
But
But
robot.
like music and anything that requires sort of creativity, I don't think it could ever be replaced by AI.
I mean, they're trying. They got AI art and AI music.
I know, and it's terrible.
Oh, sorry, Spin.
It's just the big issue with the AI art now is that it requires real art as a sample to build from. And to get the real art, you simply take people's art without their knowledge or permission.
I was in the office today. I thought, what can I put on in the background as like background music? And I listened to the entire Lord of the Rings soundtrack. And I'd forgotten how amazing the music from those films is. It's so good.
This
Clearly,
is
Pete
re-
resonates.
This
with
is
it.
usually around the time when I check out of the competition.
Oh no, I'm just saying, there are soundtracks to films that are better than normal music.
I know, but when I start hearing Star Wars, Lord of the Rings,
I
Harry
didn't
Potter,
say Star Wars, man. I think
What's
you'd
wrong
like
with Lord of the Rings?
Rings,
It's one of the most influential works of modern fiction.
It is, yeah.
Have you ever seen it, Pete?
no. I
Have
think
you ever read the
It's-
books?
It's not a fantasy thing. Well,
Yeah, it kind of is.
It is
I
fun.
mean,
yeah,
it-
I know,
it's the
but it's not your
quintessential fantasy.
stereotypical fantasy thing.
I would 100% disagree. It built the stereotype of fantasy.
Yeah.
No, but it's not corny fantasy. I don't look at them films and think, wow, this
Like-
is a magical
Lord,
thing.
like Dungeons and Dragons, that whole thing is built
I-
off of
I
J.R.
get what you're
Tolkien's
saying,
whole
James.
lore.
You're just wording it terribly.
Oh,
Yeah, I
excellent. There we
probably
go.
am.
Let's just put it this way. I'll take your word for it.
If I have a feeling, if you watched The Fellowship of the Ring, you'd be like, actually, this is pretty good.
I don't think I
disagree.
hated anything, but it's just like I'm not gonna take the time to do it.
Yeah,
They are long films.
you would have to watch the extended editions.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it'd be better to read the books.
Because next thing you know, I'd be on one of those podcasts gathering about
Because
this shit.
as life and movies were, the
Nothing wrong with
movies
that.
did not do the books justice. The books had so much more detail that the movies just don't have.
Oh, sure. That's a given.
Plus, J.R. Tolkien was obsessed with making sure every single nook and cranny of his
Return
lore
of the
was
King was
known.
4.5 hours. Yikes.
You can't make someone do their first watch doing the extended editions.
Yep.
Oh, you can.
You have to.
No.
The other
No,
ones
no,
don't
because-
even exist. You
And-
like The
and
Last
even-
Jedi. Argument
And
solved.
even the
No.
extended editions
You can't say
still
that
left a
every
lot of
time.
stuff out. Like, if they translated the books directly to movies
that.
and kept everything
veto
in,
that
those would
argument.
probably be 10-hour movies.
I would love to read the books. Excellent. I have no desire to read the books, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same.
The thing is, like, if you get someone to
Paul's not a reader.
watch the extended
No, I'm
editions
not.
the first time, it's gonna be too much for them.
It's not.
It
You
is
need to-
for British people, but not for
No,
the
it's
rest
not.
of the world.
This
Or
Brit
some.
will happily sit and watch it all.
But the thing is, like, if you realise, you lot fell in love with Lord of the Rings, not with the extended editions. You fell in love with the theatrical versions first.
No,
That's the
Yeah,
one
and I watched
scene.
it and I wanted more.
One scene is all I watched, and that was in the Mines of Moria. And then that just blew my mind.
I read the first
Oh, the
book.
Balrog.
I never actually watched the movies.
Plus, it has Christopher Lee in it.
Yeah.
What more could you want?
Not much. Who is Christopher Lee?
I do love King
Um,
Kong extended version.
He's an old
I don't
actor.
think I've seen it.
He used to play Dracula in the
Oh yeah, I
Hammer,
know.
Ho-
I know.
Hammer House
Yeah.
horror films.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He,
obviously
dead
Count
now?
Dooku in.
he died in
in,
2015, sadly. He was 94. But he
Yeah.
released a heavy metal album at 93.
Oh,
'cause
so
he thought,
good.
Sod
Yeah.
it, why not?
Really?
It's
what
so
a guy.
funny.
Yeah, seriously.
That's crazy.
I heard his one of like My Way, and it's so funny.
Yeah, but he was such an inspirational guy, though. Like, he was a soldier
Yeah.
in the Second World War. He spoke fluent German. He was a spy, and he was the inspiration of James Bond, which is a huge claim to fame.
Oh, that's cool. I
in
didn't
its
know
own
that.
rights.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dracula.
He actually met J.R.R. Tolkien. He's the only living person that had met him when he played Lord of the Rings, because J.R.R. Tolkien wrote Lord of the Rings. Yeah, always wanted to meet him. He wanted to play Gandalf, but Peter Jackson was like, "Look, you're,
Upgraded.
clearly a fit for the bad guy," and
Oh,
gave
yeah,
him
yeah.
that role, and he played it brilliantly.
Yes, he did.
He also had some notes. So when Saruman is stabbed by Wormkong, he actually had notes for Peter Jackson to change it up in terms of the sound that someone would make when they're stabbed.
Okay.
So it's sort of like a gasp of air instead of
Yeah.
instead of like a scream, and that's so they changed it based on his notes.
That's cool.
Yeah. Favorite actor of all time is Christopher Lee.
He's not my favorite actor. He's really good. Not my favorite actor.
He's also Count Dooku in Star Wars, Pete. You might
Yeah.
recognise him from there.
Yeah, that's where I knew I knew that too.
There you go.
And he was also Johnny Depp's dad in the Willy Wonka film.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Lollipops, otherwise known as cavities on a stick.
He was also in oh crap, what's that film called? The Wicker Man, if you've ever seen that.
Yep.
The original or the Nicolas Cage remake?
The original.
Nicolas Cage is an interesting guy.
The bees, not the bees.
He
Ghost
has,
Rider's
uh,
a movie
two
I
forms
remember
of
being
acting.
good, but it's not.
He's a
Total
very
deadpan or extreme overacting.
yeah. I think with him, if he has the right director who knows how to direct him right, he's not half bad. But when he goes and does that overacting, that's so.
That's okay,
horrible.
DPG. I don't either.
Well, the thing is that he puts everything to every role he's got, and sometimes that works really well, sometimes that works really badly.
Yeah.
What's that film with him where he's like smuggling weapons?
Oh, I know the
no?
movie. I don't remember the name of it.
Was that something
Yeah,
different?
there's
It's based
there's
on
a based on a true story, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
But
Is it
he's
not
like
Con
a
Air?
no, not Con Air. He's like an illegal weapons dealer, and he's selling
Yeah.
weapons to people in the Middle East.
His solo movies are
And,
sometimes underrated.
there's a CIA
Yeah.
guy trying to track him down.
National Treasures.
Can't remember what it's called. Yeah, National Treasure's good. Oh crap, what was that from?
I know. I've seen it.
Yeah, that's one of his good ones.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Awesome.
Only 2 left. Barrier repaired.
I heard that Disney are laying off. Oh no, is it Disney or Amazon laying off shed loads of people?
Amazon is.
Amazon.
It's Twitch.
Amazon.
Yeah, the Twitch
through
guys.
Twitch.
Yeah, they're laying off 35% of the Twitch staff.
Yeah.
That's insane. But it's not just Twitch; it's other things as well, isn't it?
Yeah, the report that I saw was Twitch exclusively, but yeah, they're probably doing other places too.
Yeah, because Twitch doesn't make a dime. As much money as they draw in,
Well, it's to
It
keep
makes
ruining
no
their
profit.
platform. That's why.
But this commercials, yeah. Well, and yeah, it's all the stupid booby streaming that they have.
Yeah. They,
Yeah.
Repaired.
it's
Those
just
are
like
MGM
make up their
and
mind a
Prime
little bit.
Video.
You know, other than like your channel, like unless you subscribe to a channel, there's so many commercials that it's so annoying to watch.
yeah, exactly.
Or you
Yeah.
get Twitch Turbo.
Yeah.
But I didn't know Amazon owned MGM.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm surprised that Twitch
I only-
doesn't make any
only
money
one or two
given
enjoyed their
the,
not so
the
much.
exchange
okay.
rate for the bits. How much you lose from that?
I don't know. Maybe there's bloody
Science.
corporations.
And don't come back.
It's funny how a platform can stay online and operational when it's starting out and has no money, but when it's fully established and has all the users, that's when they're like, yeah, we're not making any money.
Yeah.
I'll never understand that.
Well, yeah, but because they probably like plug a lot of money into it with a vision that they'll make it all back, but they're just not making it back as quickly as they want
Right.
to.
And also, that's just the power of embezzlement.
Yeah.
Oh, and you are embezzling billions of dollars into illegal activities like drugs and slaves
What? Not Amazon.
because you. Oh, it's not just Amazon. It's all the billionaires do it.
I was just
It's just every once in a while they get caught.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the Epstein list.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Pretty much every
The amount
single
of-
major influential figures on there.
Yeah.
Even religious ones are on there.
The amount of Stephen Hawking memes I've seen.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's so funny.
And Bill Clinton's on there tons
So,
of
well,
times.
Bill Clinton, he's
Yeah.
on any pedophile list you can find.
Oh, of course
Yeah.
Clinton will be there.
So apparently, right before the list came out, she turned off all the comments on her social media, and him and Bill both skipped out somewheres and went on vacation.
Yeah.
Sentry reloaded.
How
Shocking.
those two live with themselves every day?
Yeah, I
is
don't
beyond-
understand it.
Yeah.
It's called having no conscious or moral
Yeah.
fiber. Very easy.
Well, there you go.
Makes no sense.
They're barely human.
I guess.
Barack Obama was on it as well, wasn't he?
I don't know. I don't think
So-
so.
So it's like Tom Hanks.
Yeah, that was quite sad. Sad that Tom Hanks was.
So, well, hold on though. We should establish that not everybody that went there was to go rock little kids, though. I assume.
Sentry upgrade.
Yeah. I'm just surprised that he knows like half of all celebrities, like, because he knows scientists, he knows actors, he knows
Oh,
singers,
yeah.
he knows politicians, he knows royalty, he knows like. He
Sorry,
knows
Bound, that's
pretty
true,
much
Joe.
everyone.
All the hyper wealthy
100%.
people
Yeah.
just
I
co
think they're
people
evil.
together.
So funny.
Do you guys
Right.
think that he actually killed himself?
No, he was
No.
murdered in prison, easily.
Yeah. I love that they were trying to blame that on Trump. When just about everyone on that list is a friggin' liberal.
Oh, it's so
Yep.
funny. Oh,
Not all of them. I mean, there were some
Oh.
conservative icons
I
on
know,
that list.
but you know, general in Hollywood,
Yeah.
that elite.
Your Hollywood elite are on there, your religious elite were on there, your scientific elite were on there, all your billionaires were on there. It doesn't matter who they are.
so you know what's weird too, though, is right when that list came out, or just like a day or two before, all of that crazy crap that went on at the Miami, Florida Mall. Did you guys see any of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the thing when you
Yeah.
told me about it.
It's pretty wild. It's a great distraction, I'll tell you that, if that's all it is.
There was like a post that I saw, and I thought it was quite an interesting idea of a reality show that someone would make that would have billionaires live off their lowest pay employees for a month.
A month? Oh, they need longer than that.
They would die. Most of them literally could not even tie their own shoes.
I like that idea, man. That'd be great. Scorcha.
Especially the billionaire kids. A lot of them wouldn't even know how
Yeah.
to go to a grocery store. They wouldn't know how to buy their own groceries. A lot of them wouldn't even know what a budget was.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Do you think anything's going to happen to Hunter Biden? That seems to have been dropped and forgotten about.
No.
Most likely
Absolutely.
not.
We'll revisit in 2025.
Yeah, I suppose. All right, what are the
They
chances of
will
Trump
drop
getting in,
all
though?
charges based on quote-unquote insufficient evidence. And they'll sweep it under the rug. As they
I
do
don't
it-
know.
The only time a billionaire ever gets caught is when it is so egregious that the evidence is just everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be to the point where either they do it or people just start posting evidence of other billionaires' wrongdoings.
It's got to be on film, you know, basically.
Yeah, unrefutable evidence.
It's got to be irrefutable, and it has to be other billionaires could go down if they don't get rid of it.
Yeah, they find their one sacrificial lamb and they sacrifice that person, and then they go back to their old evil ways.
That's like our House of Commons as well. The Speaker of the House, dude.
Yeah,
the
the
last...
poor guy.
Yeah, he took the
Yeah.
blame for everything.
Right.
The poor guy.
The Speaker of the House got basically the same treatment that our Speaker of the House got.
Sentry is up.
Guys, I gotta say, we got all this on lockdown. This is really good.
I guess you heard how the U.S. Speaker of the House got no confidence.
Barrier repaired.
Well, yeah, he just got in too, didn't he? He lasted like
Yeah.
13 days or something.
Yeah, not long.
You're not so tough.
Our news is full of the post office at the minute. Have you seen that, Lee?
Yeah. I mean, like, there's this sort of the show that's on at the moment, like Mr. Bates versus the post office or something.
Yeah,
I
really
haven't
bad.
watched the show, but
What do you mean? What is this?
So, our post office in 1999 introduced a new IT system called Horizon that did all the transactions, cashing up, etc. It was faulty. And from 1999 to 2015, the post office were aware that it was faulty, but didn't tell anyone. They kept it secret.
Okay.
And what would happen is you would cash up your office. Say you had £10,000, to cash up. The system could glitch out and declare you as being thousands of pounds short.
Oh no.
So what the post office did every time that happened, they would just sue the people. And I think 700 people who run post offices are called postmasters. And so 700 postmasters were either forced to pay back the money or sent to prison
Okay.
for theft and false accounting and all of that. And it was only due to a whistleblower from Fujitsu who made the software that it actually came out.
Oh no.
So it's been classed as the biggest miscarriage of justice in UK history, that one of a government-owned organisation, the Post Office, used faulty software and sued, imprisoned, and destroyed the lives of 700 people to try and cover it up.
Killed themselves.
They're going to owe billions.
Yeah.
to those
What?
people.
People even
Yeah.
killed themselves?
Yeah, well, you were seen as a thief in your local community. Some people couldn't take the shame and killed themselves.
Oh, that's insanity.
And
Yeah,
then,
they're going to owe billions, tens of billions.
Yeah. So there's a live court thing going on at the minute with the government, because the government are stepping in to pass a one-off special law to overturn all 700 convictions at once. And obviously, the government stepping in to overturn that many convictions is it's never happened before in
Wow.
UK history.
Anybody get any extra points?
I have
got 12.
84 points.
Yeah, no worries. I got 22.
I've got 9,000.
I got 56.
Oh my god, that's great. All right.
Because I was working at the post office when we
There you
used
go.
this faulty system, so I remember it all coming out.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
And the thing is like, someone who's a victim of it couldn't like then speak out and say, I've had this problem, because they thought that it was only happening to them, so they didn't know that
Yeah.
other people were having the same problem.
Oh wow.
Nope. And then when someone did speak out, all these people come forward like, hey, me too. And obviously our Member of Parliament, who was in charge of the post office during that period, has just made a mockery of himself, because he said, no, they didn't tell me about this.
Oh my god.
Honestly, he should spend the rest of his life in prison.
That's what people are calling for. They're like, the post office you know, these people should be made accountable.
Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
absolutely. He should be executed.
I'm down with that.
Barrier repaired.
What
You're not
Yeah.
going to make things better until you start making examples of them.
Yeah.
you know what's weird? Go ahead, Pete.
No, so you know I'm down with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
He made people kill themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
He doesn't
insane.
deserve to live anymore.
No,
He
an eye
gave
for
up
an
that
eye.
right.
Energy collected.
What was it? It came out just the other day that the Trudeau government knew that letting in all of the immigrants and stuff like that and refugees was going to skyrocket housing costs, and they knew that 2 years ago. And they just
did it anyway.
They did it anyways. They stayed quiet.
Yeah.
Hey, Evil
Well,
Blood
they
dude,
were
with the
paid
follow or
before.
subscribe. Thanks, dude.
Energy tap upgraded.
They were paid to do that by the land developers.
32 months. Yeah. Yeah, it's insanity. I really appreciate that, Evil. Thank you, dude.
You know what? I will give the Chinese government one thing. When they have something like that, they make that person disappear.
Yeah, so do the
Yeah.
Russian government.
Yeah, they do that. I gotta
Did
give
you-
it to them.
Did you hear about that Russian pedophile last week?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god. So this pedophile had it's a horrible story. He'd raped this 15-year-old girl, and the dad caught him
Oh,
and, you know, shall we say, took care of business,
Yeah.
and the court ruled it as a suicide. So this
Oh.
pedophile had stabbed himself several times and then buried himself, apparently. The court's like, yeah, this was a suicide.
wow. Okay. Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, exactly.
Street justice.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong
it's
with
like
that.
Yeah.
how suicide by cop works.
Suicide by cop.
True story.
Yeah. One thing you'll give the Russians and Chinese and that, they don't let crap like that fly.
Yeah.
Well,
It shouldn't.
sometimes. Depends on who does it.
Oh yeah.
I suppose.
It's
but this-
Putin's election year this year. Who do you think's going to get him?
Oh, Vladimir Putin, absolutely.
He's
At least they don't
definitely
have
not
the
president
diversity
for
and
life.
inclusion
It's a
bullshit.
totally real and
Yep.
fair election.
You will vote for me, or else.
Didn't they make it illegal to be LGBTQ over there?
Energy tap
I
I
upgraded.
think
don't know.
No idea.
they may.
Sentry reloaded.
I know it's illegal in China.
Well, I know they do in Saudi Arabia.
Yes, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Well, in Saudi Arabia, it's illegal to do anything other than whatever the king says you can do.
Yeah. But I mean, they actually kill you for it.
Yeah. Oh, in Saudi Arabia, they kill you for just looking at the king funny.
Sentry repaired.
Sometimes they kill people just for funsies.
Funsies.
Sentry upgraded.
Paul's trying to hit that. Pete's trying to hit that. Oh, you did get it.
Yeah. And there's another one.
Oh, there's another one.
There's two of them. Oh no, I'm gonna go down. No. Oh, I had to get that tap out there. What's this guy doing? How did he get behind
Call
us?
into. Sorry.
What the heck? I wonder if he just spawned behind the line.
Sentry reloaded.
He must have. Let me pull this back.
Why is there a little barrier here? Oh, are they jumping up here? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I put it there.
Okay. I was like, why is there a little barrier?
Just in case one of those little fuckers jump over that railing.
Oh, you suck.
You're up.
Thank you.
I love weapons markets.
Energy tap prepared.
Oh, I took his head off.
He took his head off.
Hello, Boo. Hello, Boo.
Hello, handsome.
Oh, shut up.
Oh.
Way
You
to
had
take
to
it
do
too
that.
far, Lee.
Now I have
Too
that
far.
Thing in my head. Hello, handsome. Hello, handsome. Hello, handsome.
Oh my gosh.
Sentry reloaded.
Only James.
Mate, where have I come into this?
You're the one who made that.
Yeah, you made
It's
the
all your doings.
I can picture like James actually putting that thing together at home.
Oh, laughing his head off.
Yeah, laughing his head off.
Okay.
There was the odd giggle or two, I must
Yeah.
confess.
the evil
You're
cat.
probably hysterically laughing.
Yep.
Never mind giggling. Sire.
To be fair, Paul spent an entire day recording himself going, Mumsy, Mumsy,
What?
with his Streamloots cards.
Going down the deep account.
Look at me,
That was a
Dante.
glorious time when they all came out.
Yeah,
That
it
cool.
was. I was so happy about that.
I know you worked hard on that.
I
stuff, but
did.
It came out really good.
How many? How long did it take to research all the blobby stuff?
To research
The blobbies.
nothing
Get the
really.
pictures, he Google image them. Grab the first one.
That's
so you
it,
can
yeah.
see.
That's it.
Yeah, but even like the sound bites for them.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can find any soundbite. Blobby, blobby,
That's the power of
blobby.
YouTube.
That is the power of YouTube, and what else do I get up there? It's called My Instance. Is another thing you can get a bunch of blobby stuff.
Blobby. It was so funny watching the Blobby documentary because in the early 90s, I've shown Paul all this, but there used to be a Mr. Blobby theme park when it was really popular.
Oh my gosh.
And
Is it-
do you remember, Paul, how the resident? I sent you the thing of the residents complaining because Mr. Blobby's house, whenever you rang the doorbell, it'd shout "Blobby, Blobby, Blobby," and all the people who lived nearby were being driven mad by hearing "Blobby, Blobby, Blobby" every few minutes from the doorbell being run. So they put a full complaint into the local council saying we can't deal with hearing "Blobby, Blobby, Blobby."
Blobby, blobby, blobby.
Well,
So
the
funny.
thing is, the whole blobby thing probably wouldn't have been anything had it not been for Caleb making such a big deal. out
Yes, that's it right there.
Mark as well. Mark was fascinated by it.
But
Oh yeah.
yeah, Caleb just showed some weakness towards it, not just like, okay, I'm gonna pounce
Yeah.
Oh,
upon
that was
that.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, much in the same way that I showed weakness about the other thing.
Mumsy.
I refuse. Yeah.
Mamsie!
Yeah.
Bedtime snuggles!
Is it? That's like rule number one with
Oh,
Paul.
yeah, yeah.
I'll never make that mistake again.
Well,
I
just
assure you of that.
next time, make believe you actually love it.
Yeah, then,
It'll go away.
yeah, exactly. Oh, crap, that douche.
Yeah, because in Caleb's instance, it was like, you know, either Blobby goes away or he goes away. It turns out he went away.
Ah, well.
Sentry reloaded.
Caleb was always mega angry about everything.
Even when playing this as well.
He's a good kid, though. I don't know if he's a kid anymore. I don't even know how
I
old he
rolled
is.
No,
the
he's
wrong
tw- I
way
think
when
he's
the frag
20.
got tossed.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, to me, that's still pretty young.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's still a kid.
Yeah. Oh, fucker.
I got you, Pete.
Thank you. I was just
I was
trying
looking
to-
in the Xbox store and I was like, oh, there's nothing coming out soon that I'm super hyped for.
Yeah, same here.
Like all of last year, there was something to look forward to.
Oh, that was sweet.
I'm just hyped for the updates coming from the game I'm still playing.
Terraria?
No,
Tectonica.
yeah,
Very.
Tectonica.
Oh,
it's-
Tectonica, sorry.
Take the exploration of Terraria, remove the enemies, and add Factorio.
Sentry is up.
I'm still trying to like savor through last year's games because I haven't played Jedi Survivor yet.
that's crazy. It's so
I'm surprised
stupid.
you haven't.
So
being that
stinking
you're
good.
one of the Star Wars fans.
Star Wars
around.
nerds.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
was-
because it's like the games that I was playing at the time were on Game Pass, so
Right.
they were free, and with Jedi Survivor it wasn't. So I just didn't buy it at the time.
That's all right.
Wasn't that your
Even
game of the year, Paul?
Yeah, last year it was so good. Like everything about it was superb, especially the story.
Another
Story
game I
was
want to
incredible.
actually do this year is Red Dead Redemption 2. Because
Oh, okay, it's all over
Now
then.
you're talking.
Yeah, your life will
So
be
do you
over for a
think there
few
will
months.
ever be a Red Dead Redemption 3, or are they kind
Well,
of
they-
done with it?
I think they announced it.
Yeah, they'll
that they
definitely
are
do a
gonna
part
make-
3.
Yeah, they'll. But you know, I may be dead by the time it comes out.
Same here.
But the bigger question, will it come out before or after Elder Scrolls 6?
Huh.
Or GTA
after.
6.
Yeah, definitely.
Elder
after
Scrolls
GTA
6.
I'd say earliest 2028.
Wow, okay.
What when like the next console comes out?
No,
the
Red
next
Dead.
generation?
The
Red
next console will come out before 2028. I think the next console will come out in 2 years.
Do you?
I think it'll be announced next year. It seems like about 6 years is what they're pushing for as a cycle.
It doesn't. With
I'm just
COVID,
wondering
it doesn't
when they
feel like
get-
these consoles have been out that long.
Yeah, they really
Yeah.
have.
Plus the
I
fact
mean,
that
you
you
couldn't
couldn't
get
get
them
them
for,
for
for
years.
like almost 3
Yeah,
years.
exactly.
So.
Yeah.
What was
And
that?
there was the big issue with the chip shortage, so a lot of people wouldn't have got theirs until much more recently.
Well, also there was the scalping too.
Yeah, that's
Yes, that as
Yeah,
well.
Bloody scalpers.
Yeah.
I should be shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you have to go to eBay to get a new console when it first comes out.
Yeah, that was just insane.
Yeah, like before I could just go on like Amazon and put a pre-order and I'd get it on the day when it actually came out.
Yep.
Those
Yeah.
days are gone. Yeah.
I remember.
Well, the
back
midnight
in the-
launches at the game stores.
Oh, those are
Yeah.
gone. I
You
love
could
that.
just go to GameStop and get it at launch.
Yeah.
We don't have
Well-
GameStop in the UK. We had a store called Game Station,
Okay.
and
Well,
it was,
UK
it was an
has
awesome
Game,
place.
which is GameStop. They just call themselves Game in the UK.
Are they owned by the same
Yeah.
people?
Yeah, same company. They
Oh, I
just
didn't know
changed their
that.
name because they can't, for some weird copyright or trademark reason, they couldn't use GameStop.
Oh,
So they had
that
to change
I
their
did
name to
not know.
Game.
I went to a local bagel store here, and there was a GameStop right next to it. I almost felt obligated to go in, because of you guys.
No, you said almost. Did you actually go in?
I did not because I was with my wife. I wasn't going to torture her.
Oh,
If I was by
I'm being
myself, I
being
might have
Nick.
gone. Oh, I'm coming.
Thank you.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
And anyways, the local game stores, if you have any, are always better than GameStop.
Spuddy, do you need a weapons locker?
No, I'm pretty much always have refill ready.
Okay.
Always refill.
Oh, it's
Grenade.
always a refill.
Yeah, so you might not have games to look forward to this year, but I've got those 2 games.
Yes, well, I'm hoping City Skylines comes out. That's a game that will eat me for a while.
Eat me! It should be
It
good.
already came out.
No, it's on PC, but I don't want to play it on PC. I don't really do PC gaming anymore.
I don't.
It's
Yeah.
so good
I
though.
would think that City Skylines would be better on PC. Because
Possibly,
those
yeah.
types of games with controller are always kind of awkward.
I would only do PC if I have a regular controller. I can't do keyboard and mouse.
Sure.
I'm not going to start learning it now.
Actually, one game that you might be interested in, James, is Dyson Sphere Program.
Is that a PC game? PC only?
It is a PC, I believe it might be on Xbox as well. It's kind of got the whole factory city building, but it also has tower defense because you can build
Okay.
turrets to hold off against
Oh shit, there was
enemies.
another one.
Yeah,
So it's kind of got that Factorio vibe as well.
Ah,
There was
the-
another one behind him.
there's a game
Unbelievable.
that Paul recommended called Anno, and
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just couldn't bring myself to buy that. I couldn't get into Tropico. That's another series I couldn't get into. Tropico.
Sure. Tropico's a little different.
Well, you might should Dice's Fear program because it is a game where you're basically doing tower defense while building up a factory.
Well, I used to like PC gaming, but now I've got my little laptop. I just don't. I like chilling on my bed with my big TV and my Xbox. That's what I like.
Sure. It's all good.
But you're right, certain games are better to play on PC, like strategy games, for example. They're hard
Yeah.
to play on console.
Any of the Civilization games are better on PC.
And some of
Yeah,
the
well,
mods they do on PC are
Oh
amazing.
yeah, the mods,
Yeah.
incredible, yeah. Like, although Paul hates it, I used to love Command and Conquer, the Command and Conquer series. Just build up your army and just obliterate your enemies.
The game that's kind of like XCOM, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. It's like the old Doom games.
Sorry.
You know, harvest resources, build some tanks, and you can run over the enemy troops, just hear them squish under your tank. That's such a
Get
good
away
game.
from there.
Or is it more like more like the strategy type games rather than the XCOM? Because XCOM
Yeah,
you're like
it's-
controlling individual units.
Yeah, it's pure. You build a barracks, buy a troop, buy a troop, buy a troop, send them over to your enemies and obliterate them, sort of thing.
Okay, that sounds more like Halo Wars.
Oh yeah, exactly like Halo Wars. Only better.
That's multiplayer, right?
It is.
Halo Wars, yeah.
How many
It's
people can
multiplayer
play it?
versus.
Yeah. 4 or 5.
All right. I think that'd be something to possibly test
I
out.
believe you could do multiplayer versus. You can either do every man for himself, or teams of 2.
Yeah, possibly. It's been a while since I played it. They kind of ruined it for me.
Oh, how come?
It, I'm going to sound like Pete when I say this. I don't like the cartoony animation style.
Thank you.
But I can't take the game seriously because everyone looks like a cartoon. Like
Thank you.
a strategy game, I want to feel like I'm the general of an army. I don't want to feel like I'm commanding, you know, little cartoon people.
All right.
And I just did not. And the first Halo Wars wasn't like that. But the second one, they just really changed it up to make everything look cartoony, and I can't play it because of that.
Sentry is up.
I never actually played the second one. I only ever played the first, so.
Yeah, you don't need to play the second one. It's not any good.
We've got enemies incoming.
Most of the time I can look past the graphics, but in things like that, where I want things to look awesome, I don't want to be looking at cartoony, pixelated crap.
One dead wrong.
I do love these shock sentries, how they keep zapping all the swarm out of cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hitting everything. Their aim is spot on.
And their range is crazy. Like, they're hitting stuff way downfield.
Yeah, and the ones on your side, Spuddy, are only level 2, so give a little more and they go super duper far.
Oh, these guys are level 4s.
Oh, yeah, on top. I meant the ones down here
Oh,
at the base.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that wall down there. That's why everything's getting zapped out of cover.
Barrier repaired.
When you guys played Risk Domination,
Is it a video
No,
game
I've
or
never
a
played
board game?
Risk.
it's a video game.
I have not, no.
I've only heard of the board game.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I do like the board game, though.
I imagine the video game is probably the exact same thing.
Yeah, most likely.
Sentry
Yeah, a version of Risk on the it was on console. I'm not sure which console, but it was essentially like the board game where you throw dice on the game, but you play as different. But the factions were weird, where one of the factions was zombies, one of the factions was robots, one of the factions was like yetis, and one of the factions was cats,
Okay.
and one of the factions was humans, and it was ridiculous, but it's not available anywhere to get now. I think it's taken off at like all library stores or something.
That's weird.
But
Why did they do that?
I have no idea.
I'm
have
guessing
feeling
a
it was
licensing issue.
thing, but
Yeah.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a licensing issue.
Collecting energy.
but yeah, it was just hilarious how that came to be.
I'll tell you something crazy. So our Lee'll know this. Our doctors and our train drivers have been striking for the last 2 years to get some fair pay, and the government's denied them almost every time. And our Prime Minister today has announced, don't worry, we can't do anything for you, but this year we will send 2.5 billion to Ukraine to help them out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
2.5
I'm so sick of that.
Yeah.
The amount of money we have given Zelensky is outrageous.
Yeah.
And people are struggling over here.
Yeah, same here. And Trudeau just brags about it like this is what Canada wants. We're gonna keep supporting Ukraine. Okay. Well, great. Are we gonna support him on his private yachts that he bought or what? What's going on?
Yeah,
Exactly.
No,
That
he's
guy's
going to
no
support
good.
him up from his
Oh,
private
Pete.
jets.
Oh no!
Grenades. Motherfuckers.
I just walked away for 2 minutes.
Yeah, our
too good.
doctors are barely above minimum wage. So
What?
in the UK, you're classed as a junior doctor until you've done like 5 years on the job. So you could be, 4.5 years saving people's lives, and still be only just above minimum wage.
That's crazy.
That
Because
is.
obviously you're
that's
paying
starting
back,
at
you're
like
paying back
over
your student
70,000 a year.
fees. Yeah, because you're paying back your student fees. You don't get free parking at the hospital, so if you have to drive, you have to pay for an entire day's
Oh
worth
my
of parking
gosh,
there.
are you serious?
Seriously, that's a whole other thing. They're saying, why are they not giving it free? No, they use that car park, they have to pay. And if they're in one of the most expensive cities like London, Birmingham, Manchester, then they have to pay outrageous rents for where they live. So doctors are rightfully striking, saying, I can't support myself.
Hey, you know what? All those
Yeah.
doctors come over here to the United States. We'll pay you over $100,000 a year.
I know, and that's what people are moaning about. Doctors are leaving the UK. Our general practitioners, our local surgeries and that, are struggling to get people, and I wonder why.
Because the United States desperately needs doctors. We'll pay them whatever they want. They want 100K a
It's
year, sounds good.
ridiculous.
When can you start?
But the whole thing
And
that's
also
caused
here
it is
you're
it.
gonna get,
Carry on, Lee.
and then here you're gonna get a whole generation of people who are gonna grow up and they're not gonna want to be a doctor. So you're gonna have like a whole generation of people who won't be trained to be doctors
Yep.
because they wouldn't have wanted to be, because all that they've witnessed is like their parents and stuff not being able to afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're like a high-up doctor who's got 20 years experience, you're making hundreds of thousands of pounds. But the young ones just starting off, they're making nothing.
Dana, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, the amount of schooling you have to get.
Yeah,
you deserve.
Plus
Decent.
Yeah,
your
that's-
residency.
Yeah, so when I was at uni, they did the nursing course there. And it was the longest course there, because you have to be there for 5 years. That's 5 years worth of student loans just to qualify as a junior nurse. And then you have to do
Oh.
another 5 years on the job to qualify as a nurse. And then like 10 years to become a senior nurse. So it's all graded like that.
Over here in the United States, you only need 2 years of schooling to become a nurse.
Yeah, over here in Canada, the government's actually paying for people to go to school for being nurses. They're that desperate.
Energy tap upgraded.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the
understandably,
United
people
States
are
is
annoyed.
pretty desperate as well. Like a lot of hospitals will sponsor you to become a nurse.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And COVID really did a lot of harm in terms of people wanting to be in the, medical field anyway, because
Yeah.
it was so,
It
physically
did.
demanding.
I'm amazed nothing came of that. So when COVID hit in the UK, the NHS, which is our health service, got in touch with all retired doctors, basically saying, look, would you be willing to come back and help? And a lot of them did, and a lot of them died of COVID. So these doctors who'd worked all their lives to retire
Right.
had come back to try and help the country out, and they've died. And what did the government do? Every Tuesday throughout COVID, they asked the whole country to stand on their doorstep and clap for the nurses and
Yeah,
doctors.
that's what they did here too in New York. It was
Yeah, and now
ridiculous.
they're all on the streets holding signs up saying claps don't pay our bills.
Right.
Oh,
Exactly.
wow.
Yeah, we don't have money for this, we don't have money for that, but we can conjure up 2.5 billion for Ukraine.
For Zelensky,
This
the
year,
private golf course.
this year alone. Yeah.
Oh, that's so stupid. What the hell, man? They are blasting everything.
I
got
just
you.
got killed.
Yeah, I got you, Lee. You're back now.
Yeah, sure. I was hoping I wouldn't die this time.
You nearly made it. 6 waves to go. Yeah, all we
was just
bloody need
trying to
now
repair stuff.
is Yemen to bloody block all the boats and things so no oil can travel, and then that'll really make things interesting.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
'Cause- Because yeah, like Pete was saying earlier, Biden effed up America the minute he got in by signing all
Yeah.
these bloody deals to stop oil and things.
Yeah.
Which is what raised the price of oil. Well, how much is it a gallon now?
I think it's
Well-
only 2 something.
Depends on what state you're in.
Yeah.
And Pennsylvania is $3.41 a gallon.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think here in Tennessee you can get unleaded for less than $3 a gallon if you
Okay,
go to
that's
the
not
right
so
place.
bad.
Because
Yeah.
Biden was basically forced to allow America to start producing oil again.
We're at just over $6 a gallon.
So
Well,
that's
that's the
about
carbon tax.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
$4 a gallon US.
I can't believe. So I sent Paul a video in the week of a guy breaking down his like natural gas bill when he
Yep.
did a delivery. So the actual gas he used was like $23, but the carbon tax was $26.
That's
So he
just the
had
carbon
more. Oh yeah, he had more taxes. But the fact that the carbon tax was more than the gas he used is unbelievable.
tax. Yep.
Yeah.
Sentry reloaded.
No.
Coming.
There's a
Thank you.
there's a mushroom farmer here in Canada somewhere, and you can watch a Pierre Polyev talk about this guy. With the carbon tax alone, the guy has just a carbon tax bill of I think it's $4 million. He has to pay for a farmer to pay that off because of just carbon taxes.
That's absolutely
These are the
insane.
people who feed the country.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, who's down? Is that you, Spuddy?
Oh, crap,
All right.
that's Spuddy dead.
I hit that.
Oh, you killed yourself. Oh man.
Sentry reloaded.
Oh, that's just what's going to happen to all these countries. We're just all going to become third world countries. And then we'll just eat the politicians.
I don't
Because they're
understand.
full of fat and tricks.
But this lineup of shock turrets is hilarious. I love that.
Which
It's
ones?
effective.
The ones on the far left.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's effective
That's-
though. It's stopping
It is,
everything
yeah.
dead in their tracks.
Well, as much as I dislike our incompetent Conservative Party who are in, I really don't want our left-wing Labour Party to come in.
Yeah, then
They're
it's
very
very
much-
even that much worse.
Well, they're
I
just
think
like
the
yours,
problem
Pete.
is,
They're
is
very
that the UK
pro
really
open
doesn't
borders.
have a conservative party.
No, we just have two bad parties, so we have the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, exactly.
But Keir Starmer's exactly the same as Biden. He wants everything green, but he's such a hypocrite. It was just revealed that he went to Saudi Arabia to talk about clean oil, and he flew on his own private jet
Yeah,
funded
that's
by
always
Saudi
how it is.
Arabia.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
like, what a hypocrite.
That's
all
how it
these
always
guys.
works.
Leonardo
On-
DiCaprio
on
plays
that-
this guy who clips his nails, from Japan, and then he preaches us about conserve energy. Use
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah,
On
so that way
and
they
all
can
that,
have
we
it
need
all.
to get
Yeah.
on that, James. We need a different government other than the Conservatives because what they're doing is absolutely ludicrous.
The next
They
biggest
haven't-
party is the
they've
Green
made the
Party,
country-
though. So
Yeah, but the thing's like they've made the country worse in the last 10 years. Like, you know,
they have.
They
But have you
they
seen what
say
Starmer
all these.
wants to do?
Yeah, but we need just some kind of change at all. Like, because really, like Rishi Sunak making all these damn promises, and
But you're
they're
not-
not holding up to any of them.
You're
Thank
not
you.
gonna get any kind of real
I'm
change
not.
from
I'm not trusting
Is there any equivalent
any of
to
those
the
damn
U.S. Libertarian
conservatives
Party
because
over in
they're
the
not,
UK?
They're not saying anything right.
Possibly. Yeah,
because
I
they're
The
agree,
not
they're
even
Libertarian
true to their
Party
word.
just wants very small government.
So we need a different government altogether. Like,
Well, you need
not
need different
not these same conservatives again.
Well, if you think you're gonna change from an established party like the other party, you're not gonna get it. You need completely different set of ideas. Because it's the same thing here too. Like,
What the hell?
choose
Crap.
I see it.
choose from less of an evil. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're at, Pete. The lesser of two evils.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. But like, if you really think that one party is somehow more righteous and better than the other in terms of their principles,
Not true. Yeah.
it's not true. They're all corrupt.
Like
Both wings are on the same
Sure.
bird.
Sure, but it's like it's just getting worse with these guys. And we've had them for over 10 years now. We need to get rid of them.
Well,
Yeah,
you
but
need a
do you
party
know
that
what-
just wants to reduce government.
No, but
Yeah, but Lee, do you know
nobody
what the
does.
Labour Party would do if they got in? You think things are bad now. Imagine how it will be with a left-wing party who wants to bring the terrorists who were stripped of their bloody citizenship back.
It's happening anyway with the conservatives.
No,
It
it's
doesn't
not.
matter.
They've blocked it.
Yes, it is. Like,
Look, I'm not singing the
what-
Conservatives' praises,
what was,
Lee.
what
I
was
hate
the
them.
friggin' what was the
Oh.
friggin' point in Brexit? Like, honestly, they've made the country worse.
But do you really want to pay for Greek people not to do anything, and you pick up the bill,
Oh.
and the
Things
Italians
like
and
we are
Spanish?
anyway.
Not as much as it could be, Lee. Look at Canada and the US. You know, the way things have skyrocketed.
Well, would Biden be equivalent to what we call a Liberal Party?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Democratic Party, if you look at liberal versus conservative ideology, they're pretty equivalent to the UK's Conservative Party. We don't really have an equivalent to the UK's Liberal Party.
Sentry reloaded.
Like,
Yeah. So our Labour Party used to be for the working man. You know, that's what it was meant to be. It was the party that stood up for the little person. But it's gotten very, very, very left wing now.
Yeah.
To the point where they would introduce gender ideology in schools. They wouldn't be able to answer what a woman is. All of the ISIS terrorists that are stateless now they want to bring them back because they believe they're British citizens who should be given a second chance.
No.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
want to live next to someone who beheaded someone,
No, yeah.
Yeah.
and that's
Those pe-
literally what they want.
Honestly,
So-
they should all be killed. Never mind bringing them back. You know, they should
And
be
they're
lined
very-
up against a wall.
Yeah,
In
and
front-
they're,
in front of a
very
firing
green.
squad.
Sentry reloaded.
Yeah, they want to end fossil fuels and go to green energy, just like your green parties. So.
All right, so I know what Lee's saying. You guys desperately need a change, but is there?
Oh yeah,
is
but there's
there-
no one to change to. No.
So
need
you
a-
guys are going to
need a-
vote the
like a
same
new-
group in?
Yeah,
We-
basically.
what we
So
really need is
Do you have
revolution.
any other parties other than those two? 'Cause I
we
thought
have
you had a bunch
loads of parties.
Sentry reloaded.
We have the Green Party, we have the Welsh Party, the Scottish Party, the SNP, then we've got like your Rent is Too High Party. We've got the Monster Party. We've got loads
Honestly,
of really
maybe
small
the
parties.
small parties
UKIP.
deserve a chance. They
Yeah,
can't
we've
do
got
any
a-
worse than your main two.
We've got a party called UKIP, who is like ultra right wing, but they're tiny.
Racist.
Like they'll have like one seat.
Yeah, they don't have real power.
That sounds
they
kind
have
of
no
like
power.
the
Yeah.
Tea Party in the United States. The Tea Party is we need to bring Christian oligarchy back into the United States.
Yeah, well, we
Yeah.
don't need Tea Party.
Yeah, so
I'm a
it's really a
libertarian.
two-party show.
I believe in as little government.
Yeah,
Ronald
That's
Reagan's view.
pretty much what
yeah.
I believe.
Well, yeah,
Sentry reloaded.
I just don't think the government knows how
Ronald
to
Reagan was
run
more of a
things
classical
correctly.
liberal than a libertarian.
Yeah, but he was all for less government control. Have you seen that clip of Reagan and Harris? Like an old clip of Ronald Reagan saying, the scariest words you can ever hear are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
Yeah.
And then it clips to Kamala Harris saying, we promised we'd help, help is here. You know? Like foreshadowing and forewarning that, yeah, you're now screwed, you're in the time. It's our Labour government caused a lot of problems in the 90s though. You won't remember this, Lee, because you weren't around, but they're the party that cut the police, not the Tory party. So the Labour Party
but the
in
Tories haven't
90
fixed it.
No, they've let it be
And
as
they've
it
had
was.
over 10 years to do so. So,
Yeah,
so
but-
what? They're not causing any help anyway. Like,
Oh, Lee.
100% Dana. So does your government right now, the team that's leading or the party that's leading, do they have a majority or a minority?
I think
Sorry.
they're going to lose in the next election.
But right now
They've
though.
currently got a majority in the House. Yes.
Okay, so they can do whatever the heck they want.
They can, yes, but come an election, it's if the people say Labour's in, because it's all by seats, right? Same as
Same as here.
Same as the states, yeah.
A little bit to the United States. The United States is kind of interesting with the Senate because the minority
I
party
am
can
the
still
Senate.
block bills from happening by doing filibusters.
Right,
And it requires what's known as a supermajority to break a filibuster.
which is like almost impossible to accomplish.
Sentry reloaded.
But honestly, looking from outside looking in, I don't see that much difference between your two parties. They both seem pretty liberal to me.
What, in the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the UK.
Like, but it's like the Democrat Party and the Green Party. Your Conservative Party is like our Democrat Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, our Conservatives aren't ultra-conservative.
Like, your ultra-conservative party is probably like our Republican Party.
I have
Our
a feeling
Republican
that behind
Party
closed
is-
doors they have some very, very strong views about things that they're very careful they don't put out in the public domain.
Oh, our Republican Party has no problem putting out there in the public domain. I mean, we have one who's literally, I forget what, it might have been Minnesota, said that we should make homosexuality a capital offense.
like
Oh,
I get what
shit.
you're saying, James. Really, but the thing is that you're making it seem like if we vote for the Conservatives again, it's suddenly going to get better through
I
magic.
didn't say that
No,
at
he
all.
said
I
it-
said
he
multiple
says
times
it's
I
getting
hate.
worse. It's just gonna get
I
worse.
think you should vote for the Monster Party.
That'd be good.
I mean,
if-
if you're going to live in Clown World, might as well vote into Clown.
May as well. Look, no, what I was saying, Lee, was it's bad, but it will be worse under Labour. I
Right.
didn't say it will be good, keeping
That's what I was
Conservatives
saying.
in.
Give the Monster Party a chance.
Yeah.
Just
Well, there's
figures
Mr.
out.
Broccoli
Low
as well.
taxes, small government.
Yeah, give him a chance. Make
I'd
him,
say
make
Mr.
him
Blogg
prime
is
dressed
minister.
as a-
That's how I'm voting this year, Dana.
Yeah.
Or for next round.
I'm just not going to vote this year, in all honesty,
Oh,
because
no,
I
you have to.
really don't.
You
I
have
don't-
to. That's
I
what I.
don't see a point.
No, that's what I tell my
I'll
boy
probably
too.
vote Libertarian.
Just vote. Just vote. You have to vote. It is mandatory. Do
Yeah,
it.
'cause
This will be the first year I don't
Because the
vote.
thing,
Just think some people died for your right.
100%.
To vote,
I know, and if they could see the state of things now,
Use your vote.
Yeah.
You never know, man. Just use your vote. I can't stress it enough to vote.
yeah.
yeah, but
the
it doesn't
thing-
matter who
Oh,
gets
crap.
in. You're screwed either
Walk
way.
it to. Oh, and I'm down.
But the thing is
Oh.
like
Oh,
if
no.
you don't vote, then you
Oh,
have
no
no
idea.
right
Oh,
to say
it
what
comes
the
up there.
vote. You have no right to complain
Oh,
about the
come on.
outcome if you don't vote.
It's true.
Oh.
I'm with Lee
Not
on this
sure
one.
at all.
Thank you.
Sentry repair.
Lee, would you say you're quite left-wing and liberal?
I'd say I'm more towards the middle because
Left middle
yeah.
or right middle?
Well,
I can
my
tell.
well, the thing is like, it's hard to say. Like more middle. Like I don't really know which side I'm on for that. In terms of left middle or right middle, I think it's just middle.
Now you've entered the world of work, give it a few years and see how much crap goes out your pay packet for garbage. And
Yep.
you'll soon change your mind.
It's frustrating.
Well, all I'm witnessing is the Conservatives messing it up. So
Yeah, well, for us, we've got JT now. He wants to introduce the UBI, which is a universal basic income, and so everybody will have a minimum of $2,000 a month. Other than the people who are already collect welfare and stuff, I'm like, holy
Yeah.
frig, who's gonna pay for this?
Exactly, and that's just gonna encourage people not to work.
Yeah.
And live off the government. That's all it's gonna.
Yeah.
That's all it's gonna do.
That's what COVID did. Once it was done and everybody was getting a CERB and stuff, it was $2,000 a month, and people still milked it. People stole money. Oh,
You know, Winston
Same over
Churchill
here.
said once that if you're conservative when you're 20, you don't have a heart. If you're liberal when you're 40, you don't have a brain.
Very true. Well, I used to be quite left-wing until I got older, and then I realised
Yeah.
how the world works.
Yeah. No, like in the 90s, I would have voted Democrat. You know, with the
But
right
the
guy.
Democrats in the 90s were a very different party.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They were much more centrist party back then. But
Yeah.
there's no way in hell that I would ever be able to vote for the ideology that's behind that party now.
Yeah.
It's just impossible for me to support it.
I'm gonna need another invite.
And back
James.
in the 80s, the
That's right. Do you have
Democrat
time for a
Republican
Madman
Party,
spell?
Oh yeah, let's
You're-
do it. I just gotta pee first though.
they were almost the same. You're just voting for which guy you liked better.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
thing is that they could work. The two parties actually worked together because they were so
All right, I'm gonna go
their
now.
ideologies really weren't that far apart. Now you
Well,
can't get
there
anything
also
done.
you had Republicans who refused to work with other Republicans and Democrats who refused to work with other Democrats back then.
Yeah, but it was just a totally different time.
Yeah, so things really effed up in the UK in the early 2000s with the lending, and it was the same in America. Banks were able to just lend because there weren't any rules in place. And then we had the financial crash in 2008, which was in no part caused by our Labour Party. So the Conservatives then beat them in the election in, I want to say, 2011, and it's been Conservative ever since. So what the Conservatives did which I think is bullshit, but it's what they did, was they introduced something called austerity, which basically means cuts to all public services until we can balance the books again and get out of the debt of the 2008 financial crash, which has just had knock-on effects throughout the years because less public services means more BS, basically. And then Brexit happened in 2016, which was a really... They basically put Brexit up because they didn't think people would vote to leave. And then when people did, they were like, crap, we now have to follow through with this. So the Prime Minister, David Cameron, resigned. He was like, no, I'm not dealing with this, and resigned.
He wasn't actually in support of it. He just did it because of the promise.
No, he just did it, yeah.
So you guys would love to be part of the EU?
That's a tricky question.
Hey, I am.
I
You are-
would
No, I
have said
think
no.
the UK would rather be part of NAFTA.
I would have said no back in 2016, but seeing how Brexit showed the corruptness that was in everything, trying to get the deals with the EU and America and all this, it showed huge corruption. Who was willing to bid for things?
All right, I'm in. Thank you for being the #1 supporter on Streamloots this week, James. You could just get a tweet about it or a message about it. Yeah.
Here's my big issue I always have when these politicians say, oh, I'm going to cut all this public funding, and we're going to save all this money on the budget, and they cut the funding, and yet all the money, it just mysteriously vanishes. It never gets saved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said we're doing Madman's Monsters?
Yeah, let's do
Let's
some
do
Mad
it.
Man's Monsters
Let's do it.
on this one. Let's go.
It's like, yeah, congratulations, you cut the public services, we have less stuff, and we're still just as much debt. Where'd the money go?
Yeah, and
I
the
think-
the NHS is bullshit as well. As much as it's a brilliant staple, it's so overcrowded and overutilized. And the British people do pay for it. Like, you guys in America and Canada, you might not know this, but we pay a tax for the National Health Service. Like, you guys pay for your private medical, and
Nope.
if you don't have insurance, you're screwed. Out of every month, I have, and Leo have it as well, national insurance go out of your wages as a
It's like
tax.
a tax. Yeah.
Yeah, and I pay about £350 a month national insurance, which translates to $400-ish. Now, if I was in America, I could get a pretty decent healthcare coverage for $400 a month.
Yeah.
But
you could.
instead,
You could get,
all I'm given is the free NHS, which is terrible. And
Well,
the waiting
actually,
times are so bad.
$400 a month, it depends on your employer.
Yeah.
And also depends on if
Yeah.
you're a smoker or not.
But
Oh, yeah,
the thing is,
I
though,
don't smoke.
like if you're smart, you don't like. For me, I never just looked at the salary. I always looked.
There's
at
a weapons
what they
locker.
offer as
How-
benefits.
Do we need
Yeah.
2 of them? 2 weapons lockers?
Meaning like
I don't need
pension
one for
plan
this.
and health insurance coverage.
Spuddy?
Yeah.
No, I'm running Infiltrator.
Okay, Pete, I already got you your weapons locker there.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will trade
That was
for
a-
your overkill though.
yeah. Where are we at?
My mum told me it was in the news last week that a chap died because he was waiting for a cancer scan on the NHS, and the waiting lists are so long. By the time he had the scan and they found out he'd got cancer, it had progressed too far and he died.
Yeah, that's cool.
That
should-
is
yeah.
the state of our National Health Service.
You should check out Paul's waiting time for his jaw.
Yeah, it's only been the end of February will be exactly 1 year.
Yeah, true, but if it was a cancer scan, I don't think he'd be waiting that long.
No, I think our stuff is pretty much instant. If it's cancer, it's like, oh snap, let's get that taken care of right away.
No,
Yeah.
not over here. You'll be put on a waiting list.
That's
Over
Unless
here in the
you
United
pay
States,
for
you just
additional
walk
private.
into the express care.
See, I could never live under any sort of health care system where you can't pick your own doctors. To me, that's essential, especially when it comes
I
to like
remember,
life-threatening illnesses.
Back
Yeah, for
before Obamacare happened, private health insurances could tell you you can only use this doctor or this doctor.
Yeah, but you have like most plans have pool of doctors. You know,
Yeah.
hundreds and
Well,
thousands.
they do now.
Yeah.
Back before, they could limit it down to like.
Oh
nothing.
yeah.
No, over here you don't have a say in that. You can buy private health insurance over here, but
Yeah.
you still have to pay your national
Right.
insurance as a tax.
Well, the old
For the
rich
NHS.
can then- they can go to their private hospitals or whatever and get that
Oh yeah,
piece done.
yeah. Yeah, that's something that pees me off.
Over here, the ultra rich just get money from taxpayers to go to the doctor.
Yep. Dana just said my wife just got a call from the specialist to have her knee done after waiting 5 years.
That's ridiculous. That's like when my knee was diagnosed as being arthritic and I needed knee replacement.
Yep.
Knee replacement was done 3 weeks later
It's true,
by
Otney.
one of the better orthopedic surgeons in New York. And I'm not a multimillionaire, so you know this was all covered by my health insurance.
Yeah,
yeah.
your medical, yeah.
Yeah.
My health insurance, how it works is, I have a $6,000 limit for out of pocket. After that, it's considered catastrophic, and then they cover everything.
Wow.
I'm curious if you guys have the same thing over here. So, in the UK, if you want to make an appointment with your doctor, you phone up at 8 o'clock and pray you can get through. Because everyone
No.
phones up at 8 o'clock. You might not be able to get in for a few days. You might not even get through to them because so many
Over
people will be
here
calling.
in the United States, we have what are known as express cares, which you don't even need a family doctor. You just drive in, and they just
Yeah, you walk in.
take care of you right there.
Yeah.
See, Lee, doesn't that sound alien to you?
It does, yeah.
And you just give them your insurance, and they just bill your insurance.
Yeah, it sounds like
And
thing is, it's like, you
pretty
know-
much every insurance covers express cares because they're seen as either preventative care, which all insurances cover preventative care, or they're seen as emergency, which all insurances cover emergencies.
Barrier repair.
Wow.
Except for my insurance, which only covers 80% of them, which is why it has catastrophic coverage.
Yeah, it's nuts, man.
There's something to be said about two-tiered healthcare. At least it's a choice. If you have the money, they can get it done. If you don't, the Medicare is there if you need it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because it sounds like in the UK, unless it's a life-threatening situation, you go on some waiting list, even though, you know, you may have a condition that makes your life miserable, but it's not going to kill you,
Yeah.
and you're just going to have to wait extra
That's
amount of
it.
year before they actually take care of it. And that just sounds awful to me, to be honest with you.
It is awful.
Barrier repaired.
Yeah, I would hate to be in a system like that. That's what I like the United States healthcare, where if something
Yeah, like
happens, you just go to the express care.
Yeah, I mean,
When my mum
obviously
fell
us-
down the stairs, it took 6 hours for a doctor to contact me.
That's yeah.
To contact
Well,
you? What do you mean?
that's average
Yeah.
for a U.S. emergency
So
room.
in the UK, we have a out of hours doctor service that you can reach out to if you know you're not sure it's serious enough to warrant going to hospital.
Is that the 111 stuff?
Yeah, 111.
Yeah.
And in theory, what should happen is you'd ring up, speak to an out-of-hours doctor, explain the situation, and then the doctor will say, you know, no, it's fine, or actually, yes, you need an ambulance.
Yeah.
And they have a 30-minute response time, which they've never met since the service was introduced, because it's always so busy.
Maestra! Dude, it's been a while. Happy belated birthday, man.
I think we need to go back to talking about Star Wars. This is getting too heavy.
No, it's real life talk.
Yeah.
No,
If I could,
I enjoy
if
it.
I could cancel doing national
Hey,
insurance
thank you for the subscribe,
pay
Maestro.
for-
Welcome back, I think.
and pay for private medical, I'd do it.
I don't know any other way. To be
Yeah,
honest
yeah.
with you. I could never
Yeah.
be in a
YouTube
system where I
unsubbing
like
from the-
can't see my doctor when I need to see them. Like,
I don't get noticed. That's all right, dude. But yeah, happy
Yeah,
belated
that's the
birthday.
UK, mate.
I got it in my calendar, and I was like,
And
all right.
technically, the United States does have a national health insurance with Medicaid,
Hey, Ash, good to
but
see
it's
you.
for people who are considered catastrophically poor.
How you doing, Ashley?
The problem is as well, the NHS has always been a magnet for immigrants as well.
yeah.
But in the UK, it's got free healthcare.
I made it. Yeah, yeah, you
And
did.
over here in the United States, we're always
Thanks for the
getting,
birthday wish.
rich
Hello, Happy New Year.
Canadians coming
Happy
to
New
our
Year to you too,
doctors.
buddy. Ashley, you made it home safely? Of course, man. Listen, I try to keep track as many of your guys' birthdays as possible.
Even when he's
Especially
on his
Pete's.
deathbed.
Yeah, I know. Even then.
That's better than
And
I
he
can do. I can't keep
apologized.
track of anybody's birthdays.
Uh,
Other than like
Pete,
the
I was on the
closest family
ventilator for
members.
15 days, but I forgot to text you on your
Wish you happy
thousand
birthday.
apologies.
Jimmy
That
was
was the
saying he
biggest
was
pain
doing
of all.
some snow drifting. Yikes. What's that, Lee?
No, it's just that was the biggest pain of all. You know, not like you being in hospital and not wishing happy birthday to Pete. Biggest pain was
Yeah,
not
it's-
wishing happy birthday to me.
Listen, I value you guys so much in my life that it's the least thing I could do anyways, is just to say, hey, happy birthday on your birthday. It means a lot.
I'm a little more forgiving than that, though.
Yeah, of course. Is this some
You
Madman's
didn't
Monsters?
message me on your deathbed. Yeah, Madman's Monsters.
Yeah.
Is this Madman? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because we got the pumpkin heads.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course it is, yeah. I didn't even notice the pumpkin head.
I know.
Monster, yeah. I think that was one of the first things you said in your messages when you like recovered full. Was, hey, I nearly died. I just gutted. I missed Pete's birthday.
Too nice, Ashley. Thank you. Oh, I got you.
Oh, calm
I
down.
gotcha.
Sorry,
Coming
this-
to America.
Oh, this barrier's already wrecked.
I got to say though,
Yeah.
today's conversations were pretty outstanding. We got deep. Lee got a little heated too, which was nice.
Well, he's very passionate.
Yeah, and that's good. And people say you shouldn't talk about like sex, politics, or whatever, but if you can have a civil conversation about it and just share your, even if we
Yeah.
agree or disagree, it's totally cool to talk about.
Right. And I don't think
Yeah.
any one of us is such an extremist that we can't like.
Oh,
hear out
exactly.
Now,
the other
politics
guy.
Oh, no.
are
I may
something that
not
are hard
agree
to
with
talk
you, but
about
I'm not
with just
gonna
random
start
people on the
calling
internet.
names.
That's
Yeah.
when it gets dicey.
I'll just find out where you live and I'll with my guns and I'll blow your brains out.
Our healthcare system, the government is like they come and taking your money, telling you where you can give you a mansion and you get a cardboard box and you're supposed to be like it. That's true. If you can't be open to talk about it, I think you're doing it wrong. 100%, yeah. Well, yeah, we've been doing this for years.
Tennessee has the best gun laws, other than Georgia.
Georgia.
It's funny that Biden's not tried to pass anything to ban guns. Even he
He
knows
can't.
it's not worth it.
It's,
can't.
it's against
It's
the
Constitution.
Constitution.
Sentry upgraded.
Right to bear arms, right?
It's
Second Amendment.
Yeah.
literally in the Constitution.
Second
We
Amendment.
can own as many guns as we want, of any type. We can even buy tanks if we want.
We need to be in a position to take these clowns out if they get out of control.
That's actually literally why it's in the Constitution.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Tyranny, doesn't it say? Fight
Yeah.
against tyranny or something.
Yeah.
Do you ever think they'll try and regulate it? Like you can only buy this type of gun, or you can only hold this amount of ammo.
Well, they tried, but they haven't been successful.
I'm all about that. Well, Ash, you're welcome to join in. Yeah.
Sentry reloaded.
Yeah, guns.
See, the thing is, what they don't realize, the politicians, when they talk, like, criminals don't follow any gun laws.
No, they
You
don't.
only be able to, you know.
That's true.
And we're a glowing example of, even without guns, people will just start stabbing everyone.
See, that's
Yeah,
so foreign
There's
to
plenty
me.
of weapons you can get your hands on other than guns if you want to kill somebody.
Yeah.
You can use
Yeah,
your
you can
bare
get
hands.
machetes and things.
Well,
Yeah.
not for a ban, but making better background check. I'm so for. Yeah, well, yeah, there's some crazy people that need to be weaned out of having weapons. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, usually the most people that hang out on my channel is on these Fridays. And they don't say hi or anything like that. They lurk and just listen to the conversations. I love it. It's a new wave.
Now, one thing, does Tennessee have the type of concealed carry permit laws that PA has? Because PA, you just show up and you just apply for your permit and then you get it after like a week or two.
I got my guns. I went to a gun store, and they ran a background check. And 15 minutes later, I walked away from the store with a shotgun and a semi-auto pistol.
Pennsylvania
Oh.
takes a week. for
How
them to run all the
expensive
background
are
checks.
They're not cheap.
Anywhere
Those-
from a couple hundred to a couple
You need to have a
thousand,
screw
depending on what
gun.
you're getting.
Good
Yeah.
gun owners.
If you want a really
So
high
much.
end, like automatic,
I
you're going
had
to
to
pay a
take my
couple
CCL
grand.
class. It was a whole class.
Yeah, I got a Glock
By the way, I'm
19
done with the NBA until Lakers start being contenders.
basketball game.
So at least
That's so alien to me.
Meister, it's
Although
all
I
good, my
remember
man.
for a little bit the price
Once
of
we
AR-15
trade
shot
LeBum,
through
we'll
the
be
roof.
good.
Well, you can buy guns in the UK, but only if you're part of like a hunting club
Time to
or
ban
something.
newspapers.
And then you can apply for a shotgun license, and you have to prove that you've got the gun like stored in a secure cabinet and things like that.
Right.
Here in so with Pennsylvania, you can buy the guns. You can carry it openly out in public, but if you want to conceal carry, you have to have a permit.
Right.
So if you have a permit, like you can hide it in your vehicle wherever you want. As long as you have the permit, it's perfectly fine.
Lakers are having almost the same records with the Warriors. It's exciting, isn't it?
Oh no, because we don't have exposure to anything like that, I'd be super uncomfortable having a gun in my house. Because I'd just be
I
like...
find it as
I-
kind of
you-
like
you-
an insurance policy.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
it's just because it's so alien to us in the UK.
Yeah. No,
How did he get in here?
It's a different culture. How did this? Wow. Sires.
We might have broken one of the barriers open just long enough for one of them to slip in.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering.
Because
or
now the
something.
barriers are down.
No. But yeah, that's most likely it.
I mean, like, really, I wouldn't want to own a gun, but if I was in a country that, like, where guns were so abundant, I feel like I would have to out of necessity.
I just find that it's good to have one in the house, just
Yeah.
I see LeBron
In
playing longer than
case.
42 max.
Just in case.
I think he
Yeah.
would want
It's
to
not
do
like I go out looking for trouble. and
He's
get
all
my
about
gun.
stats,
Yeah.
Maestro.
No, of course
But
not.
if somebody tries to break, somebody tries to break into my house, I want to be able to take them out.
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah.
be like my uncle and own like 50.
Or if somebody hurt a family
Because he
member,
goes
I
sports shooting.
might do something.
Yeah, I suppose if you hear someone rummaging downstairs that's broken in,
Yeah.
if you're going downstairs with a gun, you're going to feel a lot more confident than if you're
Yeah.
going downstairs with nothing.
And you get an AR-15, so if you miss your first shot, you've got 8 more.
Yeah, like my Glock 9 has 15 rounds.
Actually,
You
that's
keep
crazy.
them loaded.
And if you have an AR-15 tunnel
You
metal
have to.
jacket, you can
'Cause you
stop
never know
someone
when-
from breaking
Let's
into a
train 'em when we
house
can.
6
I
houses
agree,
down the
Maestro.
road.
They don't do any good for you if they're not loaded.
And in my house, you won't leave if you're uninvited. Hey, no shame in that. That's the thing.
We don't.
Go
We
ahead.
don't. Sorry, carry on, Paul.
No, you do it up.
Yeah, we don't have those sorts of laws over here, and it has come into the public eye a couple of times with
Thank you.
burglars. If a burglar breaks into your house and you kill them, you go to jail for murder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
it's such
that's
bull
insane
crap.
to me. Yeah. It has to be
Yeah,
home
that
defense.
should be a thing.
Yeah. That's just,
No, but
that's just
it
wrong.
is. Was it last year, Lee, that guy killed that intruder? And he was sent to prison for
Yes, I
manslaughter.
believe so.
Right,
Yeah.
and this intruder was armed, so the guy was like, it was basically me or him. And they
Right.
still sent him to jail. Like, how is that his fault? If he hadn't
like,
killed
was-
him, the burglar
like
would have
he-
killed him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like here, if somebody broke into my house and then I chased them out and I followed them like 2 blocks and then I'd go and shoot them in the back of the head, I'd go to jail for that.
Sure.
But if it
Yeah.
happens inside of my house, chances are that nothing's gonna happen to me.
I'll take Luca
Castle
and Kyrie.
doctrine will kick in if they break in.
Luca for sure.
'Cause I'm assuming
I
that
would too.
Tennessee has castle doctrine.
I mean,
The
like,
hell is
I'd,
Castle?
So castle doctrine is if someone breaks into your home and is an active threat, you may kill them.
Right. And honestly, in the dark house,
And
you
it's
don't know if the
considered
guy
a
hasn't
suicide.
Yeah. So you're gonna pull the trigger.
I'm more
most likely.
excited. Next year, GTA 6. I hope it's out this year. DPG.
Yeah, we don't have anything like that.
I mean, like, what was it? Was it last year
Because
when the
You're
when
defending
the
your
policeman shot the person who was going to run him down in a car, and then
Yes!
the policeman got.
That was this.
Looking at that.
Oh no, it was. Yeah, last year.
Yeah, in the United
spoke to you
States, that
guys
would be
about that,
considered suicide by cop.
Well, that caused a huge problem in the UK because
Yeah,
we
'cause
only
it's-
have
Life is suspended
a
for worse
specific team within our
Yeah,
police
DPG,
force
it's
that's allowed
lame,
to
though.
carry weapons.
Terrible day.
Mm-hmm. Really?
And this guy was, yeah, and this, not every cop can carry a gun. So,
Oh wow.
That's a clean
yeah, so this armed copper shot a guy who was driving his car at him. He was going to try and run this copper over.
Right.
So he
Right.
shot and killed this guy, and he got done for manslaughter, which
Oh
is
my
the
God.
equivalent
That's
of lesser
crazy.
murder.
That's
So
crazy.
all of a huge amount of our armed police turned in their licenses and basically said, if my colleague's going to jail for this, I'm not carrying a gun. And
Yeah.
that caused a huge problem because for about 6 hours we had no armed police force
Rightfully
in
so.
the UK.
goodness.
So
Turn that
our,
crap in.
so our armed forces had to be put on standby, our military.
Mhm.
And then there were discussions that happened, etc., and they withdrew it. But yeah, that is some crazy shit.
It
Did they
is.
change the law after that? Did they make any
No, I
changes?
think there were some political decisions because the guy that the policeman shot was of a certain ethnicity, shall we say.
No, of course.
So that played a part in it as well. And no one can say it didn't.
It was based off Miami Vice City. Oh yeah, DPG. It's basically a Vice City. It's like Vice City Part 2, which I'm pretty excited about. Little Bonnie and Clyde story.
Ethnicity should play no part in like a crime.
Nope.
You know,
It shouldn't.
no,
if
either you're
if
a
you've-
criminal or you're not.
if
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
if you've stolen something, doesn't
Yeah,
matter
so the
what
one Victor
race you
Wembanyama
are,
Right.
what
ever
gender you are.
emphasizes
You've
that
stolen
Yeah.
something.
Imagine
You've
trying to
killed
make it-
someone. Doesn't matter.
Just,
You've killed someone.
I don't wish to.
Yeah, the BBC are the
Yikes.
worst for
Hopefully
that.
not.
I've seen it myself with the way they report. You know, black teenager killed by white man, but when it's the other way round, it's teenager is killed.
It doesn't sell. That's why.
Yeah.
Exactly, it doesn't sell.
But it's like the media is purposely trying to stir up trouble. Like, you know, they want to pin
Yeah.
us against each other by, you know,
Yep.
reporting the way they do. It's just, it's disgusting.
It's all about getting a reaction, because reactions sell.
Hmm.
Flank them! Flank them! Flank them! Flank them!
It hasn't been about reporting the news since 24-hour news reporting became a thing.
Can't wait to explore the entire Florida region in upcoming GTA. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. How was Christmas and New Year's? Amazing! I friggin' love it. I love the holidays.
Good old Christmas.
Yeah.
When do you guys take your Christmas decorations down?
Oh, they're down already.
Yeah, ours.
No,
Yeah,
I-
ours are already down.
Obviously
Well,
they're down, but I mean, how soon
when?
after Christmas?
For,
Last of it for us was maybe early this week.
We usually take ours down like a couple days after Christmas.
Yeah, a lot of people take it down almost immediately.
yeah, I'd like to take
You've
it.
got to keep it up for New Year's.
See, I like to just
Yeah,
it's
I
a lot
like
of
to
work
do
to
that.
put them up, so I want to keep them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just for a few days.
We put ours up super early. We put ours
Oh,
up
you
like
do?
right after Thanksgiving. So
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Paul,
Put 'em
do
up
yours
about a
come
week
down before New
Christmas,
Year's?
and then they come down.
I would like them down before New Year's, but it's basically when Steph allows us to do it, and then she just usually does it.
Gordon? Oh no!
Oh, he got in.
Oh,
Oh, this one's been glitched.
oh, he took one of them
he
down.
did his ground pound.
Yeah.
Oh, do we got broken crap? Ah! Great sakes.
Yeah. He didn't get in, but he managed to ground pound the sentries.
Does anybody have any extra cash so I can repair this?
Yeah,
I
I'll
got
do it after
1500.
this
Yeah.
All right, thank you. You go it. 3 left.
Sentry repaired.
Right now, out west of Canada, it's over -40, and yesterday was like -53 or something like that out in Calgary or
Yeah,
something.
no thanks.
Don't those heaters that Trudeau provided only work up to
Oh,
minus
heat?
40?
No, heat pumps, and they work up to -25.
Minus 25.
Yeah.
So it's given 3 heat pumps
Caleb.
that you can't use.
I have never experienced minus 25.
Oh, really?
No, I haven't.
No. I think the worst, maybe -5.
Wow.
Yeah,
Especially in New York too.
Yeah, even in New York, I don't think it's
Wow.
Yeah, the worst
ever
I've
been.
ever experienced was probably like -4, -5.
Sentry reloaded.
No,
And
it's
minus
very
5 is
tight,
plenty
not
cold,
Celsius.
as far as I'm.
Barrier repaired.
Yeah, it's that wind chill though.
And this is Fahrenheit, not Celsius. So I don't know
Oh,
what that's in Celsius. In Celsius, it's probably minus
Minus 20.
20-ish. Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. When it's cold and there's no wind chill, I find the air really lovely and fresh to breathe. I know that might sound silly.
No,
but
no, no. It's true.
It's nice, fresh, clean air. But
Oh,
when
yeah.
you've got that wind chill and you're breathing
Yeah.
in that icy air,
Oh,
it's
that
horrible.
changes everything.
Oh yeah.
That's what makes it brutal.
Did you ever notice the night sky is so much better in the wintertime? You can see
You don't have all
really
that
clear.
humidity.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like,
I just
you
have
ever
to be
notice on a
careful
hot
with my
summer
mouth.
day when
Yeah,
the sky is almost like gray?
Celsius. That's cool. We did -42 at one point in Norway, not in my area. So Meister, last year we had a -40, and there were some crazy things that happened to my house in that -40 weather. But beautiful day. in
Minus
Edmonton.
Oh, the door locks and hinges. Yeah.
And then my heat pump, a plug had ice forming on the inside. That's how cold it was.
Honestly, I think the record for where I live is probably like -15. I'll,
Wow.
it really can't get that cold here in Pennsylvania. We're too close to the ocean.
Reloaded.
Well,
And
we're
we're
right
too
on the
far
Bay of
south.
Fundy, and that just messes all our weather.
Yeah.
We're really far south compared to you though.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
we get a much stronger
Yeah.
Gulf Stream.
I want to get a
Could you imagine being in Alaska?
Yeah, that's
What would that be
gorgeous.
like at
It'd be
winter?
beautiful.
Oh, I think we lost a barrier here. Shit.
Oh no, no.
It's a double barrier.
Okay. The electric one. Oh crap, that hurt.
How long does it take you, Paul, to get sick of snow?
I'm coming. Oh, shit.
Well, thank you. Get sick of snow?
Yeah.
Well,
When it's been around for so long, it just annoys you.
well, I don't. As soon as January 1st hits, I don't want any snow or any cold weather. But when it's April and it's snowing, it's really frustrating, and that's no joke. I
it's
have
very rare for us to get April snows.
really. It happens every year for us. I even have a TikTok video up online of me just complaining about it's
Usually
snowing.
by
I had to shovel.
mid-April, it's in the 50s
And yet you're
60s here.
still wearing shorts.
I am too. Yes.
See, on a really good February, I could start sunbathing towards the end of
That's
February.
insane.
Wow, that's nuts.
Actually, we've had some really warm Februarys too. We've had Februarys where it was the same temperature in Pennsylvania as it was in
I want snow
Tennessee.
though. I just want 40 degrees all year, but I'm in the northern state. Yeah, absolutely, Ash.
Well, you know,
I
our
think
summers are
last year's
getting hotter.
February, I was wearing a t-shirt.
Oh, that would be.
Oh
nice.
yeah.
Your
But
feet
then
back
March
out.
it started snowing. Or, it almost snowed in March. And then April was back in the 60s and 70s again.
But
One
I
year,
had fun for like a day, and then you want rid of it after that.
the one year we had a super warm winter, and then the first day of spring, almost 3 feet of snow.
Time's up. Enemy reinforcements.
That's demoralizing to me. Because
Yeah,
once
it's-
you
One
get
time-
like that feeling that it's spring and then you get snow,
Yep.
that's
And then
terrible.
immediately after that, it was warm, so we had just huge piles of half-melted snow everywhere.
I live pretty
It
close
was
to
just
North
nothing
Pole.
but
Compared to You
slush.
guys, that's true.
Where is it in America that gets really bad hail?
Texas.
Yeah, that's during
That's-
tornadoes,
that's
floods,
in
and
like
stuff.
any state where they get tornadoes. Oftentimes, before you get the tornado, you get this
Yeah.
gigantic hail that can be very destructive.
Isn't
I know
Mark on
Texas gets
tornado?
the
Alley?
baseball-sized hail.
Mark isn't. He's in North Carolina. I'm pretty sure that's not Tornado Alley.
No,
Oh, okay.
Not usually.
Yeah, but he
that's hurricane. That's hurricane.
he had
Alley.
warnings
That's
just
hurricane,
on
yeah.
Saturday or whatever. Should I
Yeah.
try
Yeah, he had a
Santa
power
Claus?
cut as well, didn't he? That,
Yeah.
Yeah, twice.
But I think Thursday was one of those crazy days
Ho,
where
ho, ho,
we just had,
Maestro.
like unusual weather all around the country.
Yeah, last. I
Barrier.
want to say, might have been last Thursday. We were getting like fair weather wind gusts of 25, 30 miles an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah, it was windy here too.
well, you got a weather alert, didn't you, Paul, for extreme wind?
Oh yeah. We just had that, and we have another storm coming tomorrow. A bunch of snow, wind, and rain.
We have a potential snowstorm coming Tuesday, so of course everyone is in a full panic because that's what we do here in PA. If even an inch of snow comes down,
Yeah. Oh, for frick's sakes.
I'm coming.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna bring up these turrets as well.
I should imagine you see the chaos in Walmart, don't you? The people
Yeah.
panic buying stuff.
everyone has to make their milk sandwiches.
Summer's
Yeah,
They
bad,
buy
I know.
5 gallons of
Winter
milk and 8
sucks.
loaves of bread.
Yeah, they prepare for the end of the world.
Yeah, it's
scenario.
wild.
Oh, can't forget the 3
Breakfast.
dozens of eggs and 6 rolls of toilet paper.
Yeah, the toilet paper thing
If I
is
had all the
funny.
milk and toilet paper.
And eggs and bread.
That'd be nice, Meister. If you guys think about it, we're at the middle of January already.
I know.
I
It's
know.
12th,
It's cruising.
Have you noticed like the days are getting longer?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they're getting noticeably longer here.
Yeah.
Sunset's already back to 5 p.m.
I feel like it's still
noticeable.
dark over here.
Sentry reloaded.
Well, I left
also
work
pretty
at
close
half
to the Arctic
4 and it
Circle.
was pitch black. Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Even our shortest day of the year, it doesn't get dark till 4:45.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Literally, our street lights were on. It was pitch black. I needed my car lights on at 4:30.
Yeah, it doesn't get to like that till 5 o'clock on the shortest day of the year. But we're also a lot further south.
Matriarchs, we've got 2 matriarchs.
Right on Pete as well.
Leave this side.
It's coming to America.
Sentry reloaded.
Hey, you wanna go, son? He does wanna go.
There's a siren inside. Like
Oh.
that one.
I'm gonna chainsaw him. He's
Nice.
gone.
Oh no. Oh my turrets. No! My turrets!
There's a matriarch on Lee.
There's two of them.
Oh crap, there's
Well,
two!
well, another
Oh,
one's going
shit.
inside.
Oh, she stabbed.
I flashbanged one of them.
Oh, where's she going?
GG's, boys. Nice clean out.
And she's nearly
The other
gone.
one jumped over here.
And she's gone.
Thank you.
Sentry repaired.
Nice!
Six of them in
punishment.
in roulette.
That's awesome.
Are you all done, Paul, or do you have time for a quick read?
No, I got to finish, unfortunately.
You're done. Okay.
But I appreciate it.
Alright.
Like, this was so much fun. I really look forward to today.
That was awesome today.
Heck yeah, man.
Not saying that it isn't other days.
No,
but,
I
you
know
know.
what you're saying. Excellent. All right,
Alright.
boys. Thank you so
Okay.
much for playing with me today.
Yeah, no
Sure,
worries.
that was
Same
fun.
time next week,
Alright.
guys.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
All right, take care. Have a great
Have a
weekend.
good one, guys.
Alrighty. That was awesome. Gears Friday is the best. Absolutely is the best. It's so much fun. We have great conversation. We all have different point of views, and we all say things that we feel, and we don't apologize for really any of it. And if that offends people, then it offends people, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's all good. But there's one thing that I've always allowed here is somebody's personal opinion, regardless on if it's racism. Of course, we're not going to we're not going to entertain it, but. We always have a really good time. You are all awesome. You're awesome, Ash. Good to see you, girl. It's been a long time. DBG, I'm so glad DBG's been stopping every day. It's great to see Meister again. Yeah, Dana's, I'm glad you. It's like 4 years came back all around the same time for however long, and I really appreciate it. I love seeing your faces, conversations, all of that stuff. So I need times only. I'm glad you understand. Ash, 100%. I will always understand, especially with loss and the grieving process. If anybody knows about loss, my last 5 years was a nightmare. So I fully understand, and I'm always here. You guys can always send me messages, and you can always reach out to me on Discord, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Just send me some messages. Have an awesome evening with the fam. You too, James. Yeah, I'm glad I always have to reach out to you. Always. I'm always here. I'm pretty good at getting back to people right away. And if I don't, it's probably because I'm working or whatever. But even when I'm working, I still get back to people in conversations. So, yeah, I'll always be here so you can bounce crap off of, and I don't mind. Spuddy, yeah, thank you so much for playing. James, Lee, Spuddy, and James, Lee, Spuddy, Pete. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I love Gears Friday. It's so much fun. This was really rough. I barely functioned. Fully understand. Fully understand. It was good times, but I'm getting back. Yeah, good stuff. All right. Right now we have 19 subs on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. I got to say thank you, Gabe, for the $5 donation. You'll see right there the name, Darn You Lee. That's naughty. That is naughty. And I gotta say, Evil Blood Dude has resubscribed 32 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lee. I really appreciate you, dude. And then Meister subscribed back as a follower. Hey, what do we got? 10 biddies? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 biddies, I think. Thank you so much, Ash, for the 14 buddies. But it's a funny name. It is a funny name. And guys, I can't thank you enough. I love you guys. Every one of you is. Thank you so much for hanging out with a guy like me. And I do appreciate it. So I'm gonna get out of here. Me and the fam are gonna go out and eat. Take the tiggy bits. Yeah, we're going out to eat tonight. So here we go. As usual, my name is Paul, and you guys take care. See you guys. Love all you beautiful people. Yeah.